boy been cheat on miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add niggas say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Look. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas saying they gon' ride, when the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, it was 5 of us. Niggas switched up like a bitch, say they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real, all that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills, till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth, and new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only around cause they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's don't go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands, long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga took the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closer homie can be your biggest hater and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause it's real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road. I be that kill something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow the shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and think it's shit sweet. Niggas fast, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, yeah, I spend my money on my own time. Bitch, I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closer homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
And we are live.
to everybody in the building, man. Yes, indeed. It's that word squad. It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are now tuned in to Hit Squad TV. Man, I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in to us right now. Salute to the Black Barbie. Salute to the Professor Honorable NBA Milk. Ooh, that's a name, man. Salute to you, man. Positive vibes in the building. We got my sister Divine Black Rose in the building. Chat Town Finesse is in the building, man. Positive vibes. You already know what it is. We're gonna run it down tonight, man. Salute to everybody in the bushes. If y'all would hit that like button, we well out of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it a buck with you. I had to unplug for a minute. I had to unplug for a minute, fam, and just get to some me time. But it's all good. We back at it like a crack addict with a bad habit. You feel me? So that's what it is, man. Mystery, salute to you, big dog. Good to see you in the building, fam. Yeah, man. It's a lot that happened since we last conversed. First and foremost, be damn if Pooh Sheisty ain't back home. Hey, Sheisty is back on the streets, man. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? We seen this, and man. Like what? I didn't want to say that was Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Come on, positive vibes. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. You can get caught up in the rigmarole, as the old folk used to say. You know what I'm saying? Key, what's the word, man? Angel, the real boss, Dyson Jones. What's going on with it? But yeah, it look like we got Sheisty back out here, man. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. 30 happy. 30 happy as hell. But this is my thing. 30, you gotta chill out, man. Cause y'all bosses, all of y'all bosses. So it's like, you know, some of the talk that 30 been quoting since Sheisty been home kind of sound like worker talk. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, now the Sheisty back, don't nobody, you know, everybody gonna pay, and nigga don't ask me for this, that, and the third. It's like, damn, bro. Y'all feel where I'm coming from? It's like the verbiage that bro using make it sound like that. Oh nah, don't come jump on the bandwagon. Not Sheisty back, like bro. I like your music. I think you had this same type of motion. You know what I'm saying? Your bro back and y'all finna run it up through the stratosphere, but don't sound like a worker. Y'all all bosses, man. You know what I'm saying? And word to the wise, stay out of the drama, man. The drama ain't good for nobody. No. Hey, exactly. I'm like, 30, what's going on? ZK, what's the word? Salute to you. 30 and grew up here. Now that's what I'm saying, fam. It's like, damn, bro, why you talking tough now? You gotta ride. You held it down. That's good enough. You held it down. You know. So now your boy back and y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all can move accordingly. Chopper gang is back in effect. You got K Carbon, you got you, and you got Shice. And whoever y'all adding on to this. I don't know if Baby Shice they gonna hop out and try to rap or whatever, but D-Boy can pretty much call it shot now. You know, they don't have to wait on Gucci Mane. They don't have to wait on no CEOs in the city. They control the traffic. So we're gonna see how it turn out, man. It's just crazy to see how 30 was talking. I expected a little bit more from him than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for these guys, man. When they linked up, everybody was happy to see these dudes back together again. I didn't like the fact that they was on the road bunning them cars up. You know what I'm saying? I knew they went in Memphis, so that's a good thing. But yeah, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble and stay locked in with the music. We got Looney Tunes in the building. What's going on with you, big homie? Salute to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bama fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Birmingham is definitely in the building. But man, these boys, man, Lord have mercy. Hey, they on top. As a matter of fact, now that I said that, it reminded me of a video that I saw earlier. And let me see here. Wicked. We're going to Wicked. Wicked been doing some good content. And he was basically talking about the city of Memphis and how, Memphis got to do better as far as, linking up and, showing love to each other. Finesse 2 times made a post earlier today basically saying that he didn't got verses from Gates, he didn't got verses from Big 30, he didn't got verses from a boatload of people. He still can't get that verse from Moneybagg Yo, and he had a sad face emoji. Well, maybe you ain't getting that verse from Moneybagg because you got 30 on now. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 + 1 = 2 in that scenario. Them boys is not jiving. They're not sitting on the same side of the room. YTB Fat popped out with 30 and shit bag. Then got a bag off of YTB Fat, but he told YTB Fat to stay over there. So, the shit going on between him and 30 is dead serious. It's dead serious. Nikolai, what's the word? What's going on? So when do Fujiano get out? I don't know, man. We got to check for that. Yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button, run them likes up for your boy. Let's get us back into where we should be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's check this video out. I think it's a pretty dope video. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside of Memphis, but I can respect what Wicked was saying on this video. And when you think about it, man, there's so much dope music come from the city of Memphis. So many talented individuals that it's like, man, if these boys could link up and be on the same page, easy takeover. Easy takeover. I'm talking about like bigger than Slim Thug and Paul Wall and Mike Jones did in the early 2000s. It would be crazy. It would be crazy, man. Shout out to Wicked.
Man, I wanted to do this tonight, just to speak on Memphis and ongoing stuff. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. I'm one of them people. I've been in this shit, so I seen everything. That's why I'm able to tell these stories. The streets respect me on any side when it comes to paper route, CMG, BGE, Motor, Stoop. You know what I'm saying? Fast Cash, Jill. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things. You know what I'm saying? I said, poop. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with 30. Man, I fuck with everybody. I fuck with everybody, and I feel like I can say things and niggas like, Wicked, you got a voice, da-da-da. Listen, bro. Listen.
He do got a voice because, you know what I'm saying, no matter who you are at one point in time, he done shot the whole city. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Moneybagg Yo, Stupid Duke, Block, yeah, everybody over the city, even Glorilla, Big Boogie, everybody. So he got the right to speak.
Shout out to Jizzle. I just think they just sentenced him to like 4 years or something like that. I done had Kenny Money. I didn't know Glock at one, Glock, you know what I'm saying? I've been in this shit for a long time, and I'm gonna be real. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna never just come together. I know it's probably gonna be hard for it to come together, but Memphis, just Memphis, it's a lot of people that look up to our music scene because we are a small, big city. Let me rephrase that. We are a small, big city. A lot of people think our city's big. It's small. It's just a lot of big talent coming out at one time. NLE Chopper, Pooh Sheisty, Big 30, Big Boogie, my little brother, Moneybag Yo. Of course, I think I said Pooh Sheisty. I'm missing a lot of Key Glock. Black Youngster, NLE Chopper. You know what I'm saying? We got some crazy. And then on the producing side, we got.
Man, I don't know what the hell going on with NLE Chopper. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That was a story that came out not too long ago. That NLE Chopper, he on this crazy health kick, and said, bro was, not starving, but putting his little ones like 4 and 5 years old on a fast. It's like, man, listen, get some help, bro. Kids don't need to be on no fast.
Tay Key, Real Red on the beat. We got Drummer Boy. You feel what I'm saying? 3-6 Mafia, Gotti. Of course, I said Dolph Paper Route. You got Endless Whole Stuff, D Moolah, Finesse 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Big Homie G. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm just going off the, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is we are bullshitting. We got some raw ass talent here, bro.
Too raw. I'm talking about it. It's concentrated. It's everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that don't nobody get along with each other except for in certain little cliques, and man, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. The Dolph situation still leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. And I think, it ended, I believe it ended any type of reconciliation or any type of, coming across the aisle and trying to, mend ways, but I'm gonna let him finish.
And if we not just stick together, because to get along, bro, ain't nobody fucking with us, period. Ain't nobody fucking with us. You need on the platform, Famous Animal, Back of the Class. You know what I'm saying? These big platforms that we work for. And to be honest with y'all, all of us have ego problems. And it just is what it is. But we have to cut that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? We do, bro. We got to cut it out. That's why I'm going to tell y'all, me, niggas, like, look at how you, because I'm staying out of niggas' business. All I do is give positive energy. And like I said the other day, bro, anybody who's representing negativity, I'm straight on you, bro.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta regurgitate old shit and keep shit stirred up. Nigga cool on you, man. T Crawford, what good with it, man? So have you heard of EJ Jones? No. Oh yeah. EJ Jones is the dude that sound like Al Green or somebody. That nigga, that is crazy. Yes, I have heard of him, bro. It's like that shit is almost AI. Finley, what's up with it, bro? What's going on with you? Salute to you. I see you in the building. Jacktown 601, repping. Yeah, EJ Jones is crazy, fool. For real. Yeah, it's only a matter of time for he out of here. You know what I'm saying? Please believe it. Kevo Money too. I don't know what's going on with Kevo Money though. He linked up with Bread Gang and it kind of went south, ain't it? it kind of went south. I said, damn, he was supposed to be next. Yeah, they do. How they get knocked down by the Giants? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's rough. Jalen got to get it together, man. I said, what's good with you, hitter? Yeah, dude sound like Al Green or Johnny Taylor. Yeah, that's crazy. To be a young dude and sounding like that, yeah. Man, sky the limit for him. Sky's the limit. It's only a matter of time. He gonna be a household name, bro. Trust and believe.
You're not preaching peace. I'm straight on you, bro. Because this is the thing. Our kids got to live in this place that we leave for them. And they're going to come and just have the shit going on that we got going on. It got to stop and end somewhere, bro. And all of us are to blame. It ain't no one person. Because that's the problem. We go back and forth on who we're going to blame. on who started. Man, all us out to blame. I was a part of it, shooting the video. Hey, bro, that's, you know what I'm saying? We have to cut it out because we done lost some real good players. You know what I'm saying? I don't Sleepy Rube, Dolph, Rich Lord.
Rest in peace to Rich Lord.
Jizzle.
Rest in peace to Casino Jizzle. Hey man, I don't know who bro signed with, but it's gonna be a bidding war for bro. Doesn't believe.
You know what I'm saying? Money. See money.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just the people at the top of my head. J Money, D Money. You feel what I'm saying? We losing people, and we also people that went to, jail and stuff like that, bro. We losing some bona fide people. Juke. You know what I'm saying? And this the thing, like, I'm one of them people, like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen all this shit unfold. That's why when I have issues with people, I try to resolve them, because that shit can grow. It grows. It be this small and then it get this big.
Ain't it, man? That shit will go out of control. Looney Tunes said, "Shed the lie, bro. I gotta come through more. West Side, fam. Even more than that. Big Alabama life. Surviving facts. Facts. Shout out to Fairfield, Ensley, Central Park, the whole West Side. Proudly. We know her. Yeah, that part of it. But yeah, EJ Jones is signed with QC. Oh, they got him one. They got him one, bro.
That's why I don't have no problem with nobody. Now, some people you can't coincide with. You have a problem with them. Some people just want this shit to go on. Most time, the people that want this chaos go on broke or miserable with their life. Like, we got to cut this shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just I wanted to put it on my YouTube and just speak on it. But we got to cut it out, bro. We got to cut it out. Because when we are semi together, we strong. Like, if we just had some of the shit just calm down, which it had to calm down a little bit, but they gotta see more. It's so crazy that you don't see features with people that you should see features with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only speaking like this because Pooh just came home. Pooh just came home and he ain't got no issue with nobody, and he's calm and ground. You know what I'm saying? And he finna be fucking with everybody he fucking with. And a lot of people he gonna be fucking with probably gonna have a problem with other, so you're gonna have to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now he's number one. It's him and Glock and Glorilla. There's nobody bigger than these three. Glock, Pooh, Sheisty, Glorilla.
Y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that? The big three in Memphis. Glorilla, Pooh, Sheisty, and Key Glock. That's wild. He left Moneybag off of it, but the Moneybag ain't been dropping. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what type of society this is. This is a what have you done for me lately society. So, I mean, I can respect that top three. You know? It sound about right to me, but y'all let me know.
And you got Boogie that have a core fan base that never goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He just right there with his core fan base that never go nowhere. But you got Glock, Pooh, and Glorilla. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Memphis, please, man, let's cut the bullshit out. We can get so much money together. A lot of time, you don't have to like a nigga to get no money with him. You know what I'm saying? We have to change the situation. We gotta stop ego tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gotta stop. No, man, my nigga did this. This my partner died. It gotta stop somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if you're not pushing positivity, I'm straight on you, bro. Simple as that. Come on, Memphis, let's get better, man. Let's do better, man. Let's show them we can do better. You know what I'm saying? Let's prove everybody wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know it, but a lot of people look up to y'all. A lot of people. When I'm places, people love Memphis. They love how we talk. They love how we move, how we dress. Dolph put it down. Key Glock putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Glorilla putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Got it putting it down. Moneybag putting it down. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Key Glock putting it motherfucking down. You know what I'm saying? So let's just show him. NLD Chopper putting it down in his own way, man. Let's just show him that we can get along with each other, man. For real. Salute to Memphis, man. I'm up out of here.
Shout out to Wicked, man. Like this, I'll say, can't crown these young bucks as top 3 streams charts can be bought. Yeah, well, that's true. But as far as just notoriety, I think that's it. Top of the food chain. As far as notoriety is concerned, Glock, Glorilla, and Sheisty, it's got to be notoriety because Sheisty, ain't dropped in 4-5 years. So, but everybody is sitting back waiting to see what Sheisty finna bring to the table. And I feel like Sheisty showed y'all his face, let you know that he was home. You know what I'm saying? Did a little playing around. Now he getting back to business. I feel like he finna put that tooth back in, get some veneers or whatever he finna do. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna hit that booth. He either gonna cut that hair, but he finna revamp his whole image. And when he pop back out, yeah, it's gonna be game over. It's gonna be game over. And I feel like him popping out is gonna be the whole battery in 30 back. It's gonna turn 30 up that much more. So I'm excited to see what these boys gonna bring to the table. Just honestly, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Glow ain't slowing down no time soon, and Glock don't look like he's slowing down either. You know what I'm saying? So we can only sit back and see. But these boys, listen, he right, man. The talent in Memphis is so crazy. I was just sitting back listening to some damn Lil Chat. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know she was coming like this because I used to hate on Lil Chat back in the day. I listened to some old Lil Chat. I was like, damn, she actually snapping. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people be so caught up in their own little corner, or y'all look in Memphis looking toward Atlanta, talking about how Atlanta had it going. If Memphis would have, you know what I'm saying, stayed on par and stop worrying about knocking nigga heads off, man, y'all would be the Mecca. For real. Y'all would be the Mecca. Just looking at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got Baby and Thugger and Gunna, and you know what I'm saying? For my money, I can take a lead Thug and Gunna. Gunna got some nice music. You know what I'm saying? Baby then kind of fell off, but for the shit that I grew up on, it's the M-Town all day. All day. So, a little bit of unity would have went a long way, but I feel like because blood has been shed, because people that were controlling the traffic once upon a time are not here to see it through, that it'll never be unity. It'll never be unity. It's gonna take a long time. Rest in peace to Dolph. Rest in peace to Jook. You know what I'm saying? I think that tore a rift through the city, and you know what I'm saying, the people that chose a side, they just decided to stay there. All business relationships have already been developed, and they ain't nobody trying to make no new friends or new acquaintances as far as the game is concerned. Everybody stay in their respective lanes and keep business, and they'll be exactly. So we're gonna revisit this when Pooh Shiesty and them pop out with a video, which I'm surprised that they ain't really they ain't dropped nothing. And that's my whole thing. Maybe the reason they ain't dropped nothing is because he He revamping his image. I think that's what it is, man. Hitter, what you think about the upcoming verse between No Limit and Cash Money, man? I'm loving it. I'm loving it, fam. Come on, man. Man, if y'all ain't following McKinley Phipps on Instagram, y'all missing out. I'm telling you. Go follow Mac on Instagram. This nigga drop a flow every day. And if he put it on the album, if he put these flows on the album, that shit would be platinum. Mac still got it. Mac still got it. For real. So, Ed, what it do, man? Salute to you. Know what I'm saying? Curious to see what's the future shelf life for the rap game as a whole. Have AI getting $3 million record deals these days, man. Oh, man. Let me tell y'all something about this AI shit, bro. It's as irritating as it gets, man. Fam, when you scrolling Instagram and you see Dr. King with a Cuban link on talking about this was what the real dream was about. I can't stand that shit, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I can't stand that shit. I seen one with Tupac eating macaroni and cheese, talking about some Machiavellian cheese. And it's like, who the fuck does this? Like, for real. Who does this? Yeah, it's so disrespectful. Carrie, what's going on? It's so disrespectful. That's who I want to drop another album. Mac is hard. Man, Mac is, bam. I'm trying to tell you now. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna go show y'all what I'm talking about, man. Hey, bro, Mac is going stupid on Instagram. Hold on a second. Hey, out there, what's going on with you? What's going on with your loved one? Say hello, Hitter and the squad, ZK, Positive Vibe, Chat Time Finder, Divine Black Rose, D Black Barbie, and K Dizzle. Hey, man, you pretty much summed it up in a nutshell right there. Yes, indeed. I mean, man, that boy be going so hard. Jesus Christ. Let me see here. Yeah, I gotta show y'all this. This is, ooh. All right. Let's take it back to the soldier days. AI is misleading as hell. You absolutely right. Y'all check this out, man. Y'all check this out. Introducing none other than our very own K Dizzle. Let's go.
Yeah. Top of the morning is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. And I call this one the point of no return. I had some felony charges, I fought that. Sent to no return, but still was brought back. Sent to no return, but still was brought back. Listen. A triple OG, you can say I'm affiliated. One man gang, I was self-initiated. No limit soldier when the colonel was Master P. Takwa, I take orders from Master Me. Somebody about it, I ride a tank through the city. What you call a bad boy, I call it Puff did it. Too much talk about all this money that you're spending. Too many shoppers, homie shopping is for women. Big money solid and little money want some attention. When most call flex and I call dry snitching. Listen. Word to Machiavelli, I lit a thug life. Might be tatted on my belly, I came home to claim thrones. This ain't a game, Holmes. I got lyrical bullets with rappers' names on. 400 degrees, I'm hot as Belize. Hotter than police, hotter than the top with disease. If you was from New Orleans, you would say I'm hotter than cheese. Hotter than the plot to kill Pac and Notorious B. IG on IG, who could be hotter than me? I drop a song a day to let you know I got it in me. I write a rhyme, I make the beat, I engineer it, record it. So when you hear it, it's flawless. You gon' feel it regardless. And listen, had some felony charges, I fought that. Was sitting no return, but still was brought back.
That nigga is cold, fam. Hey, salute to Mac, man. That nigga is cold, bro. Man. Yeah, man. Mac ain't playing no game. Mac said he still got it at 48 years old. And I ain't doubting him. I ain't doubted that boy lyrical as hell, fam. Yeah, bring that type of rap back. Bring that shit back. Like for real talk. Bring that shit back. Yeah. Niggas can't mess with Mac. So yeah, seeing him in the verses, yeah, I'm all for it. Sign me up. Sign me up to see McKinley Phipps in a verses. You know what I'm saying? Representing No Limit Soldiers. Hey, but check this out. Speaking on New Orleans. Speaking on New Orleans. Oh my God. Let's take it. Hey man. I don't know what was going on here, but we got to talk about it, man. Derrick Groves. Let's go.
Fox 8 takes you inside the Atlanta home where police found Derrick Groves with exclusive video of the crawl space police say he was hiding in. Groves' arrest yesterday ended a nearly 5-month manhunt for the last of the 10 inmates who escaped the Orleans jail. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Liz Reyes. Gabby Killett is live in Atlanta with a look inside the house and what Groves said today in court.
I got a first-hand look of this hole that Derrick Groves, the Orleans Parish jail escapee, the last one to return to custody 10 out of 10, was hiding in when Atlanta SWAT, U.S. Marshals came yesterday to arrest him at this home on Honeysuckle Lane in southwest Atlanta, Georgia. Now,
Damn, how this nigga get here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Somebody else gonna be charged, man. How this nigga get all the way to the SWATs of Atlanta in a nice, you know what I'm saying, middle income house. Nice little $200,000, $300,000 house, man. Posted up. And they said he wasn't hiding either. So he was out in the neighborhood and everything. This is crazy, man.
in the home was drug paraphernalia, a bullet, children's shoes, wigs, clothing, buckets, and tinctures labeled with the names of flavors in that crawl space was right around a basement apartment almost, where there was a refrigerator and a bed that was propped up, that had been propped up as far as that search.
Who the hell need that much bubble tape, fam? What the hell is this nigga doing in the basement? Oh, this nigga here going crazy. Shout out to the Aces for winning the championship. What's this nigga doing all that damn bubble gum? This nigga is mysterious.
Now, authorities did track Derrick Groves to this home on Honeysuckle Lane nearly 5 months after authorities say the 4-time convicted killer climbed through a hole behind a jailhouse toilet and scaled a fence to escape from the Orleans Justice Center. Now, Derrick Groves was in court. He waived his extradition this morning. He said that he was ready to go home.
As well, you also have the right to remain silent. So let me just ask, though, if you have any questions about your extradition rights. No. And do you want to challenge extradition, or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
And the home's owner on Honeysuckle Lane, Richard McQueen, did let us inside to see this hole that Derrick Groves was hiding in. And most of the home's entrances here in Southwest Atlanta had been breached, and the home itself.
Now, I know the laws ain't do all of that. What the hell was going on here with all the furniture turned over and shit? This is crazy. This is crazy, man. All them TVs on the wall and the cameras. Yeah, that's different, y'all.
Really completely trashed. Now, McQueen did tell us the tenant that was renting from him was a young woman. He said he wasn't sure when exactly she started renting the property because he had been out of town.
They paid rent. I treat them as a regular customer.
This nigga had 1762 bullets. It said Richard McQueen said they paid rent.
Regular occupants. I don't know nothing about their background. All I know is that they look like, where you get this kind of money from? What it was just, they struck me kind of strange.
I read about it and saw it on TV, but that was New Orleans. Not across the street.
And investigators did say Wednesday night that they believed other people were staying in this home with Groves, and that they said they would face charges if they find that they aided and abetted him in this escape. Now, Mrs. Clements, we spoke with, has lived on this street for 55 years. She says there was suspicious activity at the house where they found Groves, and that she first noticed it a couple of months ago. She says that when U.S. Marshals and Atlanta SWAT teams brought him back into custody on Wednesday, it was a spectacle. They told her to go back inside when she had gone to her curb to try to get her newspaper. Again, in court Thursday morning, Derrick Groves says he waived his extradition, and a judge does tell him that means that Louisiana authorities will be in Atlanta. They have 15 days to pick him up. He can be held for up to 30 days. But for now, we will have live updates as they become available. Reporting live in Atlanta, Gabby Killett, Fox 8, Local First.
And hey, that nigga hoping for that Shondell Barnett treatment. Day 16, I'm getting little. I'm going somewhere. Maybe South Carolina be a good landing spot. That's crazy. Let me see. It's one lady. Let's see here. We finna find this out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm trying to see that neighbor, man. That neighbor goofy as hell. They got a short of her, but I want to show more than that short. But yeah, check this out, y'all. This is crazy. And she being smart about it. This is the crazy part. J Rail, what it do, big homie? Salute to you, man. Look at this lady right here. Y'all seen this lady?
Right now. I usually walk my poodles up flabber and gasted right now. I use flabber and gasted right now.
What? I'm flabber and gasted right now. Like, yeah, you don't seem like the type of person I get along with.
I usually walk my poodles up and down this block, and I always see this house, and I just thought it was vacant because I remember they needed renters. But to find out, like, literally the guy that everyone's looking for is at the end of my block, I'm just like kind of shaking right now. I'm shaking. And I was just going down the end of my street, and I'm like, why are there like tanks and like armed policemen on the street? And I asked the guy going by, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, we caught the guy. I'm like, what guy? He's like, the last convict from Louisiana. I'm like, excuse me? Like, come again? So I'm just like,
boy, they found them one. This is what my mom would call a dingbat.
I was living that close to this guy. Yeah, he's been here every morning when I pass by. That's the part that's like really freaking me out right now. And, you know, I try not to walk the dogs when it's like dark outside. So like, I don't know. It's just like, I'm kind of like I said, I'm shaking right now. Like, what? But who knows? I mean, this is Atlanta, baby. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? I'm flabber and gasted right now. I usually walk.
She said she walked the dogs early in the morning, and every time she pop out, she see Derrick Groves on the curb chewing damn bubble gum. That's crazy, man. It's like, damn. And then Lil Woody said Derrick Groves was in the club. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, man. Hold on. Let's go, music.
I'm right here. Have a seat, if you don't mind.
Good morning. One or the green
one? So, sir, I'm Judge Wolf. This is your extradition. I want to go over your rights so you can decide whether you want to waive extradition or not. You're wanted out of the state of Louisiana for aggravated escape. I'm going to explain to you first what happens if you decide to have an extradition hearing, then what will happen if you decide not to have one. So you have the right to an extradition hearing if you choose. You have the right to hire an attorney to prepare for and conduct that hearing. If that's your choice, I will postpone the hearing
for real.
For a reasonable time, 60 to 90 days.
She probably made the phone call. She flabber and gassed it. No, your ass pockets on swole. That's what it is. Hey, look at the little security. Look at the little bailiff over there. She like, yeah, we got Derrick Groves in here. I bet she done got drunk and told all her friends about this.
For you to obtain counsel. The law does not give you the right to a public defender or appointed attorney for purposes of extradition. If you choose to have the hearing, I will reset your case 60 to 90 days to allow your attorney to prepare for the hearing. At the hearing, there will be 3 issues. Are you the person named in the warrant? Did the governor of Louisiana sign the warrant? And what you're charged with in Louisiana, is that a crime in that state? I cannot consider your guilt, innocence, the merits of the case, or evidence connected with the underlying case. If after the hearing I determine that the requesting state, Louisiana, has met its burden of showing those 3 things, then they would have approximately 15 business days to pick you up. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. If after the hearing I were to find that Louisiana failed to prove those 3 things, then you would be released. You also have the right to waive or not have that extradition hearing if you choose. If you waive your hearing, then Louisiana has approximately 15 business days from today to come get you. If they don't, then you'd be brought back before me and I would consider releasing you. However, you may be held up to 30 days before being released. Regardless whether you're released in Georgia, you are subject to arrest again at any time as long as this Louisiana warrant remains active. So even if you are released, you may wish to consider returning to Louisiana to have the matter resolved. Also, the media is here. I'm going to let you know they filed the appropriate paperwork. It's called Rule 11, and that was signed by one of our judges, our chief judge, and so they are here as well. You also have the right to remain silent. So let me just ask, though, if you have any questions about your extradition rights? No. And do you want to challenge extradition or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
You want to go back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do find you freely, voluntarily, and knowingly are waiving your extradition rights. I'm going to sign the paperwork, and that's all we're going to do here today. Thank you, sir.
Groves said, I want to return where I'm from.
West Marshals received a tip through Crime Stoppers that pointed them to the metro Atlanta area. Groves was found hiding in the crawl space beneath the home by a SWAT team. YSL Woody said he was in the club the night before and seen Derrick Groves. Told his homeboy, but his homie ain't believe him. Then the next day, he see on the news that Derrick Groves was arrested in Atlanta. So homie was on the run, but he was in the club with Woody. You gotta have some guts, knowing that his picture, his face, been posted all over the news, all over the world, and he inside of a club getting his groove on. Check out the clip, get in the comments, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Instagram. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to cut a food. That's what we about to do. We finna cut a food. Straight up. This nigga done came down to Atlanta and got caught by the police. Out of all the places he could have ran to hid at. Out of all the places he could have hid at, he want to bring his bad ass to Atlanta. He must don't know APD like roaches. They everywhere. APD, man, listen. The UN Marshal couldn't find them. The FBI couldn't find them. The ATL couldn't find them. Can nobody find these niggas? But APD can find them. Listen. This shit, you can't make it up. This nigga, he...
They do rights to be like roaches all over the place, man. I remember one night we was over by Turner Field in the trenches. And them folk got behind us. I'm like, damn, what the hell they behind us for? We pulled over, stopped and everything. Waited for them to come to the car. They didn't come to the car. We got out the car. And when we got out the car, they turned around and pulled off, had us on a dead end. Yeah, hey, Atlanta police something serious for real. But yeah, Groves, I would have thought he was way out somewhere, but you know what I'm saying? He had enough resources, I guess, to reach out to Atlanta. Everybody else went west, he went east.
3 months, 4 months, however long he was gone. They ain't have a clue where that nigga was. They didn't know. Man, this nigga done came all the way to Atlanta. He done came all the way to Atlanta to let Atlanta police lock his ass up. Gosh, to be more careful. Listen, y'all, stop playing with Atlanta police. If you ain't from Atlanta, let me tell you something. Look at them niggas. Go look at any video with Atlanta police in there. When they got tattoos on their arm, they got their muscles showing. They be throwing at him like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and run. You feel me? Niggas used to get away from the police. Ain't nobody getting away now. They showing up, they kicking your ass. Y'all to my GAP. Atlanta don't even let the story get out. You feel me? Atlanta police don't let this shit get out.
Thick Thugger was on the phone talking about him. That's how he got caught. Man, listen. Thick Thugger is diabolical. Hey, y'all hit the like button, family.
Oh, you know, he been apprehended by Atlanta APD. That's all you always hear people say. APD have got the suspect detained. He's in APD because, look, Derrick Rose escaped jail, right? Let me tell y'all something. That nigga escaped jail. When y'all see him in the back of that police going to jail, there's only one police car taking that nigga to the jail. I said, shit, they lying. Some fishy about this. Derrick Rose was CIA, y'all. That nigga was CIA. Man, listen, I just told them folks on TikTok. Me and my buddy was in the club with him. And y'all know I play too much. I like, hey, that nigga escaped from New Orleans prison right there. That nigga holler like, nah, that ain't him. I'm like, bro, that is him. He like, that ain't him. Man, I be damn, we wake up the next day with him. Nigga. Didn't they have like a $50,000 reward out for this nigga? Man, I would have told him, hey, bro, look, I'm gonna put 10,000 on your account because you need to go turn yourself in. Cause you just in the club, just chilling, nigga. You ain't got no mission. You ain't got that. That's how you know the nigga the CIA. That's how you know the nigga the CIA, y'all. Don't let these folks fool y'all. He done came out here, complete.
Got caught while on the run 10 months. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-freaking-doo. Hey, let's check. I hate to disrupt or interrupt, but I want to see what Buddy talking about. Cause Buddy been on some. Where he at? I know he on here somewhere. Hold on, y'all. We finna find it. See what this nigga talking about right here.
Your ass away from behind that motherfucking BP counter, broke ass bitch, big apron ass hoe. Hey, bro, I can't have you, bro.
Hey, this nigga here junk it out, man.
Who brags about having more life? Bitch, you must be talking about Uncle Cartell. Bitch, ain't no mother. Bitch, ain't now more light over here, bitch. They went on one colorful drawers and shit, bitch. Man, boy, I ain't put no Luna 4 around our mustaches and none of this shit. Hey, where man is, man?
He ain't talking about shit. Yeah, this nigga here, bro. Hey, I'm glad he got them glasses on. Bro been junking out lately. I'm talking about, I don't know if it's a filter or what, but I know y'all done seen Finesse 2 times on the ground with them red ass eyes, look like he about to cry. That shit look crazy to me, man. That shit look crazy to me. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. The new The new song he got out, Loyalty Over Love, that shit hard. That shit hard. I ain't gonna hate on him. But yeah. Bro gonna have to get it together, fam. He gonna have to get it together. He hanging with Rainwater now, and Rainwater trying to resurrect his career, trying to build his image back up. You know what I'm saying? Do some more 3 type shit. But yeah, this nigga here, he looking rough, man. He said he smoking himself away. I swear, I don't need that much of nothing. For real, even when I was smoking, my nigga, I didn't need that much of smoke, man. Yeah, they ended the video, but I did want to check on that, see what the hell was going on, Finesse, because that's our next topic. That's our next topic. But yeah, man, this boy right here.
See, it's easy to play on the stupid people. It's easy to play on the stupid people, and that's a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all stupid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stupid because y'all allow them to play on y'all. But let me tell y'all something. Ain't no way in hell you escape prison like that and go ghost. Nobody don't have a clue where you at. Nobody. Nigga, you tell me the government didn't know where you at? But let me tell y'all another thing though. See, y'all gotta remember that movie with Will Smith and state enemy of the state or something, where they watch you from the cameras or your face. Once your face hit that camera, it automatically alert them where you at. So look, Pete there. 1, 2, or 3 happy. One gonna be, man, I ain't need to go into all that, man. I don't mind, man.
Promo alert.
All right, anyway, shout out to Music 101 for the content. I don't know the hell Lil Woody talking about. Lil Woody doing anything he can to scrape and stay in the whatchamacallit, in the algorithm. One more thing about Derrick Groves, and we're going to Finesse 2 times. This Derrick Groves going back to leave.
The New Orleans jail escapee Derrick Groves has been released by authorities in Atlanta and is now back in Louisiana to face charges.
Well, Groves is considered the most dangerous of the 10 men who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center in May. He was awaiting sentencing after being convicted on 2 counts of murder, and he's linked to 2 other murders. Orleans Parish DA Jason Williams says he will be held at Angola as he awaits trial on the new charges tied to the escape.
Man, they got this boy looking like one of them inmates off Con Air. This Derrick Groves is that guy in Louisiana. That's crazy. That's crazy, fam. But yeah, man. We're gonna watch Derrick Groves' situation, and we probably won't hear about it no more. Y'all know how that go. Once they got him under wraps, it's over with. Island Girl, salute to you. Salute to you, fam. I appreciate you for rocking with us tonight, man. Yes, indeed. Though I know most don't believe in nor God. Somebody got their reward money. Who was in the house? That's what we need to know. You know what I'm saying? Because if they ratted on them, then they probably ain't gonna get charged. And if they don't get charged, well, hey, there's your recipient. There's your bag recipient. They probably somewhere in Barbados drinking Mai Tais. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy. You know, loyalty only goes so far these days. Nigga have to have some cheese to go with that. Y'all know how these folk operate. Alright, gang. Back to Finesse 2 times. And Hustle Cartell again.
He be down here in Dallas. Every time I look up, he in Dallas. I've been in Dallas a week. I ain't seen this Cheeto head nowhere. I'm trying to slap all his dreads, the rest of his dreads out of his head. I'm trying to beat the rest of his dreads, all that pump and woofing on.
So my thing is, where this come from? Cause Finesse, Hustle Cartell had left bro alone. Hustle Cartell was on doing his own thing. Then Finesse just out the blue Just call this man name. You know he coming if you call. These folk crazy, man. Ken Raul, what's going on, man?
Social media, I'm trying, man. Being that big,
damn.
You know what I'm talking about? Big tall, you a too. When I catch you, I'm gonna break you down to my size. And you know I am. You know it. You know it. That's why you got your big bitch in that truck and pulled off like that. Cause you know, when I pressed up on y'all, I wasn't playing with y'all. And you know all y'all froze up and y'all was,
For sure.
y'all could have went with y'all move, y'all just didn't, cause y'all know I'm all the way there. Y'all know I'm all the way there. Y'all know we gonna make CNN right here. Yeah, see, you boys just be having this shit for protection. Hurt one of you boys. Yeah. Let your mama love you. For real. Cause I tried. I've been friendly too much long. I'm tired of being friendly. Y'all come talking about CPS. I don't give a f about no CPS. Do you see my child around me? I ain't got no kids around me while I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what a grown person do. Minding my business. I ain't got no kids around me that's in adversity, that's in jeopardy or nothing.
See, that's what we talking about, man. Make your music. Stay out the way. Yeah, nigga ain't even had to go online and do this, man. You just dropped a banger and you on here arguing with folk, man. You're embarrassing your own damn self. Not to mention you damn near junkie status, man. I don't know who face is skinnier, you or BG. Y'all niggas is going out bad, fool.
CPS came from my sister, girlfriend, being mad because she want to suck my and I won't let her suck my because she a fat kiosk machine body built bitch. Because she shaped like a milk carton and she want to suck my because all her teeth yellow and sharp and she wear and her body goes straight down and she mad at me because I won't look at her way. I ain't broke no more. I ain't gotta accept anything like I had to accept when I was 16 and 17. I ain't broke. Back then, I probably would have put that on you for that tax money. I ain't no shit like that no more. I don't need no tax money, no. That tax money will help now. Them 47s and 53s and 62s and 8100s and that shit help that bankroll. I need that. You know, you get enough of them for 5, 6, 7. You got yourself 100. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always a hustler. I'm always for the tax money. I most definitely love tax season. I'm never going against tax season. When tax season come, I love all the fat. Just know that when tax season come, and it's right around the corner, when tax season come, just know if you a fat and you like to file your taxes and we take tax money and flip it, I'm the
Man, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? What's wrong with 2 Time, bro? Yeah, that nigga had like 8 teeth in his mouth at one time. That shit was horrible. You know, I would not be speaking on nobody teeth. But you know, that's how I go in the industry. They gotta pop it. They gotta pop it. Hustle Cartell, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Sugar, I see you on here watching while you putting the clown shit. Now back to you, Sugar. While Ricky on here sitting up here studying in front, talking about some he looking for Hustle Cartell. He been in Dallas for 4 days. You know, goddamn well, Sugar. That nigga ain't looking for me in no motherfucking Dallas, nigga. All these cap ass motherfucking this little shit.
in Dallas. Hustle Cartell in here. He be down here in Dallas. Every time time I look up, he in Dallas. I've been in Dallas a week. I ain't seen this chicken wig nowhere. I'm trying to slap all these dreads, the rest of these dreads out of here. I'm trying to beat the rest of these dreads.
Oh, yeah, that ain't okay. Yeah. Oh, that ain't the real sugar. Well, I'm going to spread to the real and get in this bitch. Look at they said that ain't the real page. Yeah. You know what time it is on me, boy. She know.
Hey man, it look like this nigga been on Ozempic too. Shit, put your big homie on game. What the hell y'all nigga doing to drop all that weight? This shit here is looking disturbing.
I ain't got to know for sure, nigga. I'm thinking about these hands. These motherfuckers work. These bitches know how to work. Box for that paper. That whole ass nigga ain't got no money in the box. The fuck I'm boxing for? $3,000? Fuck no. If I'm gonna box for something, risking throwing my shoulder out of place, make it $100K, nigga. Let's get in that ring. I ain't boxing no motherfuckers $3,000. The fuck? He ain't even got that. The lowest I went to was what? I told him 10,000, nigga, let's go box. He was scared of that. Cause see, what's the problem is, I'm gonna hold him so bad in them gloves, then it's gonna fuck up his whole. I know why he don't want to fight. On my soul, on Jesus Christ.
Cypress, what's up, man? Hey man, you want a link? I'll drop a link. We gotta talk about these niggas, bro. This nigga here look like he in the 10th grade talking to Finesse 2 times. Oh, this nigga here looking crazy with the pajama pants and the Spider-Man shirt on. This is wild.
He don't want to fight me because in them gloves, once I hold him, it's gonna show the whole world, damn, this nigga a big gangster, he can't fight. Now his reputation dead. I already know what it is. Any logical motherfucking nigga who motherfucking got some motherfucking money would have easily said, okay, let's put $100K on this fight. Come on, let's get in the boxing ring. But I'm gonna do you so bad, you scared of your reputation. And I'll be scared too, especially when you acting like you a big motherfucking gangster around this bitch and you ain't shit. I'll be scared too, nigga. I'm gonna hold the fuck out you, boy. For my soul, I am. Hold the fuck out of a nigga. Yeah, hold the fuck out of a nigga. For shit show. Know what the fuck going on over this bitch. On my soul, a nigga know, boy. Hey. And that what it is, what it ain't. You gonna get the right video tomorrow. Wait till I...
This nigga Finesse 2 times went live in the bathroom with his drawers on the floor. I said, well, I'll be damned. Ain't nothing off limits, is it?
Wait till I get the feeling better tomorrow. You gonna get the verbal response you wanted publicly. Not on TikTok. You finna get a public response tomorrow. Watch this.
Uh-oh. My bad, y'all. Here we go.
Hey, everybody run them followers up. He's scared to ask Suge. Where she at? Where she at on this motherfucker? I don't see her. I would gladly add her. She ain't on her. Send a request on my soul. I would gladly add her on this bitch. Where she at? Add her. Suge said add her. Where she at? I don't see her on her. Suge, send a request.
Man, these niggas
I would
looking
gladly
bad,
add you on
man.
this bitch. Oh God, I don't see her.
What is the money doing to these niggas, man? This nigga look like his mouth too big for his face. Y'all let me know. This nigga done lost a cool 30, 40 pounds. When you look at it, oh yeah. Yeah, I think all of these niggas got the recipe. It ain't looking good, bro. And that beard is atrocious. Let me just say that.
Yeah. She left. LOL. Goddamn right she left. I ain't on this bitch. I was glad to add. You think I'm scared to add on this motherfucker? Oh, shit. Make it more red. I am. I'm finna put the down on now. Yeah.
Cypress TV, y'all. Salute to you, man. What's going on with you, man? You been good, man? You been straight? Okay.
Yeah, I've been pretty just chilling, man.
I feel you. Yeah, man.
They got
We just going through this hustle cartel and finesse 2 times situation. This shit look crazy. Island girl. Thank you, love one. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for supporting the live stream. For real, for real. What's up with it, man?
Hey, man, none of this hustle cartel nigga walking around look like he in the 8th grade basketball team and shit, man.
Yeah, for real. Deshaun said both him and Finesse Clown, man. These niggas looking crazy, you hear me?
Yeah. But see, the thing is, everybody buying into it, ain't nothing gonna happen between these two.
Yeah.
They just getting the stream for it. That's it. And they're making the money because the music game.
Right. Man. This nigga, they had a whole situation where I think Hustle Cartel pulled up at the club, went live and everything, and then by the time Finesse got there, he was gone. Nobody went at the club, period. It was crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up next.
Put it down now. This just a yeah. He know what time it is. On my soul. On the game. He know exactly what time it is. For shit show, I'm alive. What you doing? You so nasty. I know, right? What you doing? Just put outside as your caption. What? She and her. Man, how I ain't in her complaining. Well, when she send the invite, tell the hoe to join up. She know. She might not want to get on my line. She know I ain't got no filter. She know that. She know my filter is none.
What is this nigga doing, bro?
She know I ain't got no motherfucking filter. I ain't got no motherfucking issue.
Oh no.
Get that motherfucking issue on this bitch. Fake page, 8 followers. I know it is. But she watching for sure. She watching from her other page.
What?
I know what they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This nigga done just refreshed the blood in his beard. What is wrong, man? What's going on, fam? Oh, this nigga horrible.
I guess that's some Arkansas shit. No shade to Arkansas. But
I guess so. Man, this shit here weird as hell to me.
I know a Memphis or Alabama nigga would never do.
Nah, not in a million years. Not in a million years, bro. I don't even want to put it on Arkansas niggas. I think this nigga here I think he just special. Look at this shit.
Yeah. This making a motherfucking mess. Got that beard back right on these hoes?
What?
I let this shit sit on about 20 minutes, then wash it out. I'll be back to old Hustle Cartell now. I'll be back to old Hustle. He's sniffing. Duh, I'm sick. Stupid. The fuck? The fuck? I'm sick.
Oh my goodness.
Just put outside in your caption. Yeah.
What?
Make me a mod. I don't need no mod in her, man. Sam, what up? What up with it? What's up, Sam? What it do? Yeah.
All right, let me.
Yeah. Hold on, I ain't never no crash out. I ain't making this far like a crash out. One thing about me, listen, I promise to God, I'm a mastermind, man. Listen, I'm so smart. Whatever I need to do, how I need to do it, however it get done, I'm a genius. You heard me? I'm a fucking genius. I'll never think that. I'm a fucking genius. Shout out God. Run that pot up. You got something for me? Where is it? Run me some. Is that why I'm sniffing so much? Is that why I'm sick? On powder? Probably so. Just put outside as your caption.
Man, this nigga here,
Well, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here.
Yeah, you take your ass on. Yeah, take your ass on, man. This nigga, I don't know, bro. I can't do it.
I think it's the best thing that him and Finesse can do is go away.
Yeah, for real. At least leave each other alone.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna go nowhere. Just go away.
Right.
People ain't even really buying into it like they want them. Just go away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Finesse had to put the video. Who put the video out? Finesse was crying in the car, and I guess he was having a meltdown.
You seen that? I seen that. That shit look crazy too.
Man, I guess on the pills and shit kicking in. Nah, really, he mad because he in his feelings, you know. Because Moneybag be getting the verse for his album, man. Better get
Yeah, we were talking about that.
his feelings out there.
Hey, we were talking about that.
You can't spit for Bag to man with you. You put 30 on your ass. Bag ain't coming around with you.
Nah, and we talked about that too. It's like, nigga, you got 30 on your album. The nigga Bag cut YTB Fat off for messing with 30. You know he ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, pull up on you.
Yeah. I don't think he never with Fat no more neither.
No, hell no. He told Fat to stay over there where he was.
So what they man, they under contract together?
They under contract, yeah. That's crazy, ain't it? Hey, y'all seen the Chinese dude kiss on Moneybag?
No, man.
You ain't see that?
That man ain't true for one thing.
I mean, he Moneybag ain't kissing back. Yeah, bro kissed the shit out of Moneybag.
God. What Moneybag do? Did he beat him up?
No, he just kept on going like it wasn't nothing going on.
Then he got a hold to him up there in Hollywood.
Yeah, this shit crazy. Hold on, let me see this. All right, here go DW with the Chinese folk. I don't know. He must be over there trying to get that key Glock money. You know what I'm saying? He overseas and lo and behold. You know what I'm saying? Big Mo, what's going on with you, man? Salute to you. Check this out.
Oh no, man. There gotta be some South Memphis.
How y'all say it in Memphis? Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man. Hey man, they gotta be some South Memphis shit. I know I'm making niggas went there go for that one, man. They gotta be some South Memphis shit or the East Memphis shit. Don't have it in the North Memphis.
What Jackie Chan said, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
See, this is the shit that I don't be understanding, bro. Like,
All right, we cool on you. I don't know who you is, bro. That's crazy, bro. Oh, man.
No.
Yeah, I remember this one right here.
Keep you out on the cheek like that.
Yeah, I remember this one. Oh.
It's a good feeling, and to get it from the A. This is like my second home anyway.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to do this discreet. You can serve.
That nigga was like, what? What, that nigga shaking hell right now. I know you remember that was like,
Yeah, I remember when they first dropped.
Lord have mercy. That man, I biggest hustle cartel. He's like, what the
And
hell?
that big.
Yeah, that's big. Oh boy. Lord have mercy.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to do this discreet. You've been served. Sorry, you've been served. Have a good one. Thank you. I'm gonna try to do this discreet. You've been served. Sorry, you've been served. Have a good one.
Damn. She said, I'm gonna try to do this discreet, but yeah, you've been served. Damn. She the GOAT.
You said she the goat?
She the GOAT. Okay. Okay. Well, we can pull up to an autograph signing and serve you. That's crazy.
Well, that's because he been ducking and they've got his location.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened when you hang with North Memphis dudes too long. YWM would never. Look what Keith said. Oh boy. Yeah, bro.
Shout out to the 8, man. Shout out to the 8.
His bag was slipping. His peripheral vision could have peeped him coming. Yeah. I mean, shit, the dude was yelling, bag! Bag! No, he said, money! Money! Like, what the hell wrong with you? One more time. One more time. This would have blown me. Who does that, bro?
I would have had a lawsuit.
Yeah, I would have swung on his ass.
I think I would have had to go and pay that lawsuit.
Man, I would have swung on his ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Where I pay this fine at? I'd have swung on his ass. Ain't no way.
U.S. currency or China currency.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I would have swung. I would have had to swing, man.
What Cartell talking about?
Your boy 8 Ball said MJG is the real GOAT. That's why he's the only thing. That's the only thing I can argue with him on. That ain't 8 Ball ain't Cypress, boy. Cypress he don't know them people.
Nah, yeah, them niggas from the other side of the track. So I don't know them niggas.
They from the other side.
Yeah, I'm from the opposite side. But I done heard about them.
He said, I didn't hear about them.
I mean, they did, from what I heard, I mean, they do really good music, man. But fine, like, I mean, what is he supposed to say? I mean, what do people expect him to say?
See, I'm gonna say something, bruh. This how you, man. What is it about us? what is it about us that will mean mug our own kind, but go across the water and let these folk not only put their hands all around our neck, touch our chains, but plant a big sloppy wet one on the side of this man's face. Man, come on, fam. What we doing, man?
Well, I don't know, man, but hold on. How many ounces do
Man, listen, bruh.
what do people expect for questions say quit from on mouth just like them niggas? Oh, he's supposed to do that.
Niggas wouldn't have never got this. If just say this was Detroit, niggas wouldn't have never got that close to bag.
My nigga would have been getting stomps.
Yes. Yes. That's crazy.
If that was Memphis, nigga would have been getting shot.
Yeah, for real. Man, speaking of niggas being at a concert getting shot, hey man, free Jizzle.
Yeah, free. Yeah, shout out to Joe.
Yeah, free Jizzle, man. Jizzle got in about 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably gonna do about 3 years and 6 months. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no chopping that down.
Now they sick of them.
Yeah. Shit, hey, listen. If that time, if I lived in Orange Mountain and I was at Pressure World every day, and them niggas was at Pressure World every day, I'd stay there to Ghost too. Yeah, them niggas. Hey, for my money, yeah. They one of the goats. They one of the goats. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they pioneered the Memphis. I can't take that away from them, but
yeah. And they basically put y'all culture on a damn platter and served it to the world. You know what I'm saying? We knew about all the, you know what I'm saying, the crunk shit, but the make it easy money, pimping hoes in style, or pimping hoes is serious, whatever y'all wanna call it. Man, listen, them niggas, they put it on a platter and served it to the nation like nobody else. Yeah, they did that.
They can't take that away from them. They pioneered the Memphis. Can't knock them for them. Anything else, I wouldn't be able to check you, man, because I ain't from that side.
Right. Man, this AI shit is stupid, bro. Oh my god, I just seen some dumbass shit. Yeah, them boys, they pioneers of Memphis, man. Shit, we listen. When I never forget it. That ugly couple with them looking like they driving fast down the freeway, and Alexis and both of them niggas got Derrick curls. We were like, bro, what is this lame ass shit? And we put it on. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, bro. You talking about don't judge a book by its cover? Yeah, Ball and G. Yeah, they the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover. What is wrong with this nigga, bro? Oh my god. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if I can't pull this up on the screen. This nigga is just he is low key remedial. Where this nigga at, bro? Let's see here. And there's 2 times it's going. Speaking of, this is what I was talking about, y'all.
That nigga ain't low key nothing. He that all the way.
Yeah. Like, okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let me share this. Move this over. Bring bag down. Here we go. Like, what's really up with this nigga, man?
a helping hand. They turned around and hurt me. See, I was just trying to be real, but they played the game so dumb.
Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And that ain't a filter.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know, bro. This nigga shit swole. This nigga shit swole and some more shit.
Man, them Adderalls and perks and drinking shit taking a toll on him, man.
Yeah,
You can't do this shit every day, man.
Yeah, something wrong with this nigga, man. And that's why I be one of them glad nigga need help, bro. Stop lashing out on folk and get some help. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care how much money you getting. How many bras you hitting cross, bro. That don't mean nothing in regards to your as it relates to your mental health. That shit don't mean nothing. But you better go get you some help. But they find your ass between the bed and the wall. But that's what this looking like. This looking like this gonna go left real quick. I ain't even gonna hold you. I hate that for him.
I'm bothering him, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He having problems with his kids for one thing. You know, because he want his daughter, but her family is fighting against it. Oldest daughter and now the juvenile beating up her mama.
Yeah.
The boys, they mama's brother wanna let him have anything to do with them. And Sugar, her kids really don't like him and don't want to be around him according to her mama. And he trouble Sugar, but he really want to get away from Sugar because he really tired of Sugar fucking up his whole everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you got to get some help.
And his mama trying to reach out to him, and he won't fuck with her, mess with her. But every time Sugar come out and say something, it's like she damaged his image even worse.
Exactly. I think that's what happened to his eye. That's what I'm saying. This nigga look like he got pink eyes, like he got punched in his shit. Yeah. Somebody should have told him there's a reason. Corn. Exactly, man. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with bro, but he got to get it together. He got to get it together. For real. I mean, it's one thing for us to, blog and talk, you know what I'm saying, talk slick about him. And nigga, it look like he got a. Whew.
But see, the thing is, he done let all this piled up on him, man. And yeah, you got a baby by Sugar, but let's just keep real. Sugar got no benefits to you. If Sugar was the benefit to you, you would have to man with other women.
Right. Absolutely. There we go.
And she getting played out, but he don't want to leave her alone. He know he gonna have to pay for it on the back end.
Right. Yeah, his ass. He got to get it together, man. He got to get it together because if not, he ain't gonna be around here too much longer to say how bad folk done him. Shit, you your worst enemy. Showing them teeth and all that shit, and man, listen, bro. That shit it ain't got nothing to do with nothing in the long run.
It don't benefit nobody.
It don't got nothing to do with nothing in the long run. All right, let's go to this right here, because it look like these niggas will not quit, so we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it since niggas, you know. I don't know who made Whack 100 the authority in all things hip hop, but this nigga is a pariah. He is a damn cancer to the culture. You know, you bring nothing to it, nothing but drama.
Sheisty has only been a free man for about 4 days, and the internet is already accusing him of snitching. This is like the fastest I've ever seen the internet put accusations on somebody. It usually take about 2 or 3 weeks or maybe a month of the honeymoon phase after you are released. This time around, man, they got right to it. Pooh Sheisty just served a 5-year sentence because Pooh Sheisty was accused and convicted of shooting and robbing the man's whose vehicle he was renting. So Pooh Sheisty was renting like a McLaren or some super expensive car, and the dude was like the plug. So the dude said, hey man, you know, when you drop off the money for the car rental to extend, I'm gonna have some marijuana and some Jordans for you because Pooh Sheisty requested it. So when they linked up, instead of an exchange in money going smoothly, Pooh Sheisty ended up shooting and robbing the men that he was supposed to just drop off the money for the car rental. Now, Pooh Sheisty did 5 years for that. Now, Pooh Sheisty, and his defense was, when I pulled up, they tried to rob me, so I robbed them. Pooh Sheisty and the allegations first occur when Whack 100 discovered that Pooh Sheisty took a proffer agreement, and this was about 3 years ago. But the snitch allegations kind of went away once Whack 100 had Pooh Sheisty's lawyer on his live stream, and they kind of sorted out the details.
By the government, okay? And the world, the street, when they hear proffer, right? Automatically assume.
Just so y'all know, this was like a year or so ago. Y'all see who all on the panel. You see the nigga on the bottom left-hand side. This nigga is incarcerated. So just so y'all know.
Cooperative.
Yeah. What'd you say, Syke?
Oh, that brick baby?
No, that's loose cannon.
And I'm going to tell you why. If one goes to Google and puts in government factual proffer, the verbiage of that is a government factual proffer is a meeting between a criminal defendant or witness and the government where the defendant shares information with the government in exchange for limited immunity.
Pooh Sheisty does have a proffer agreement, but his daddy, his lawyer, Pooh Sheisty himself came out and said, no, in that proffer, he didn't tell on anybody. He just took credit for what he did, and he left it at that. His lawyer, right, Ronan, would take to Instagram, and he would respond back to this live stream. He even joined his live stream, by the way, to respond back. But before this live stream, he responded back on Instagram, letting Whack know that Pooh Sheisty did not tell. They responded back, and they said, this is 100% fake. Whack 100, there's no paperwork that will say Pooh Sheisty said a word about anything on anything. In fact, none of the 3 charged gave proffers on anything about anything. This is just a straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime of 1 count of a possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave a proffer about anything. It was a straight plea, with all of them having the other 3 life felony counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out for clicks. I believe Whack 100 talked to Pooh Sheisty's daddy on the phone. They kind of sorted out details. But fast forward 3 years later, Pooh Sheisty gets released, and Whack 100 goes on DJ Academic's stream last night. And he tells Academics, hey, listen, man, my exposers, they've been sending me information. They're telling me Pooh Sheisty told on 2 people.
Nigga ain't telling nobody. Man, T-Baby, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm tired of Whack 100, my nigga. This nigga's... I'm tired of Whack 100, bro. Just to keep it a whole stack.
I don't know, Ag, you know me. You know, when I'm ready to go, I'll go. But I actually like Pooh Sheisty, so I'm not trying to release it. Now, what that tells me is Whack 100 knows exactly. Whack knows every detail of that paperwork they're supposed to send him. But Whack is a mastermind, and Whack is somebody who will sit on information and kind of wait for your move. All right. So after Whack 100 revealed that on Academic Stream last night, Pooh Sheisty and his team got to work. Right. They began to move frantically.
Crazy. So I gotta go in tomorrow and see. Look.
Yo, Whack. Yo, y'all got circling on paper.
Bro, this is the real operation, bro. Look, I got 51 spies. Then you got the exposers. We got paralegals. We got attorneys. We got PI. We got all. Bro, you looking at? Am I capping? Look, I haven't even had a chance to respond, but once. You see, they at me. Look, you reading it. They got the PDFs. I don't even want to open the PDFs.
Yo, Wack.
They found everybody proffers.
Wack. Please, just delete this message thread, man.
Bro,
Who Sheisty
whoever
really?
victim 1 and 2 is, listen, bro. Look, bro, hey, you see what I'm saying. I haven't even had a chance to address it, but I will tell you this. And when we had his attorney on, didn't I see you the link?
Man, listen, man. All them folks took pleas. Man, did not snitch. He did not snitch, fam. But you got weirdos like this. This is all they do. This is they claim to fame. It's pulling paperwork on people.
Well, if you gonna show some goddamn profit, show us what profit.
Right.
You gonna show any goddamn time.
Yeah. This nigga's sad, bro. Well, one of these days, niggas is gonna put hands and feet on him, bro. I'm not wishing that on nobody.
I am.
But man, you can only go so long doing this type of weird shit, fam.
I'm with
Wack.
you, man.
Who Sheisty one of the good ones, man? There's
Bro,
no
this ain't not nothing. Listen to me, bro. Hear me out. I did my due diligence and brought his attorney. Is this it? Yeah, here you go. You got it. I sent it to you yesterday. I brought his attorney to my channel for 2 hours. I was look, when you go over there, look, you got it. I did that 11 months ago, but the attorney was supposed to send us something to clear and pour it up. He gave me his word. And I knew if he said it, he was either going to clear it or it was going to show some shit.
So Wack is telling academics, I mean, they send it to me. I don't know. I haven't read it, but I don't know. Any looking. But here's the thing. I don't know Wack good enough, man. And yeah, listen, Unc might be mad at me, bro. All right, Wack might be mad at me that I say this, bro. All right, but Wack, just call me, okay? You feel me? All right, if you don't like this. Wack knew that paperwork back and forth. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Sheisty. The attorneys knew that. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Sheisty knew that paperwork. Wack read that proffer agreement 20,000 times. Wack hopped on that call knowing every single detail of that case. But Wack is kind of playing like, I don't know. Which is why Pooh Sheisty's lawyer, he made a response video. Because, again, this was before Wack even officially said, hey, yo, Pooh Sheisty snitched. But the lawyer kind of already knew where things were going. So the lawyer, like...
Man, that man didn't tell nothing. Hey, this all said, Wack just salted because Blueface is behind that wall. No garbage ass songs to promote. Man, even if the nigga was free, this nigga music is ass. He gotta be the worst West Coast rapper in history, fool. Like, for real. That Blueface shit ain't going across the street, in my opinion.
Got ahead of the story, and he made an Instagram response to Wack 100, kind of calling out Wack 100, and even calling Wack 100 names.
All right, let's talk morons. Wack 100. I can see where he gets his name because he is whack. The allegation that Pooh gave up information in this case is so idiotic. Even when he's reading it, DJ Academics is saying what a moron he is. It is next level how stupid he is. Now, if we're saying he's just doing it for clout, if we're saying he's just doing it for views, I would think, okay, that's an excuse. But it really isn't. I really do think he's very stupid. So, long story short is, Pooh Sheisty, Lontrell Williams gave up no one. Absolutely no one. We never cooperated with the government whatsoever. The paperwork that he's reading is that our defense was that we blamed the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun. I never owned a gun. And through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit. And that's why instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years for a shooting case. Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit. What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sam Zegane. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend Sam because Sam assisted in the case, but absolutely not one single defendant in that case flipped on anybody because there was no one to flip on. They said Pooh was the shooter. They said one of the other guys was the shooter. None of them flipped on anybody. We all went ahead with it. We took the plea, which I wanted to go to trial. I thought it was a good trial as well, but we took the plea and the judge ended up giving us just under 5 years. And with good behavior and an RDAP program, he got out in about 3 and change. So WAC 100, just to recap, WAC 100 is a moron. And what he is reading is as stupid as it sounds.
Damn, that's crazy. And that's this is being shared from Sheisty Daddy Instagram account. Of course, the video is remixed by Key Talk Media, Fort Worth. But yeah, man, WAC need to find something to do. None of them niggas, Blueface, Game wasn't hitting no shit when he was signed to WAC 100. Them niggas is just sad. And they not into rap culture. They into, how can I say this? They are into more so the
gang culture, man.
Yeah, they into the gang culture and the entertainment aspect of rap and gang culture. You know, and
that don't last long.
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? If your only way to make bones off of this shit is to wait for a nigga to get released from prison and then call them a snitch and make them have to prove that they not a snitch, that's a bullshit way to get your coin. But you know what I'm saying? Handle your business. That shit is crazy to me though.
That is all for now.
I think the lawyer messed up. I think he shouldn't have said those details. When it comes to regular people like us, because I'm a civilian, trust me, I'm telling on you in a heartbeat. I'm calling the police. I work with the police. Bro, I am doing whatever I can do to get myself justice. But Pooh Shiesty isn't a regular person. He's a street dude, okay? And by their rules, again, we're logical people. Take yourself out of this logical mindset and put yourself in the mindset of the Neanderthals they are, okay? You have certain rules that probably don't make sense. These are the same people who called Troy Ave a rat, even though Troy Ave held it down. He didn't tell on Taxstone when Troy Ave was initially arrested. Taxstone got arrested and started telling and lying on Troy Ave, and Troy Ave took the stand to say, no, it was self-defense. I didn't kill my friend. He's lying on me. And they called Troy Ave a rat for that because Troy Ave wrote a statement and said, no, I did not do this. He's lying on me. They said Troy Ave was a rat for that. So if Pooh Shiesty was arrested for shooting and robbing 2 victims, and then those victims said, we ain't have no guns, but then Pooh Shiesty tells the court, no, they did have guns on them. They did have the drugs on them. They had guns and drugs on them. They had guns. And that got his sentence reduced. The street dudes would say that's telling, that's snitching, right? Because you're supposed to come and beat your case. You're supposed to, but you said those people had a gun, right? You said, yo, they had this on them when they said they didn't have it on them. In the streets, from what I've heard.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Shiesty a rat behind that? I don't.
What's that? Not what he say. What he say? I missed it.
Oh man.
But Flacco talking fast.
Because you're supposed to come and beat your case. You're supposed to, but you said those people had a gun, right? You said, yo, they had this on them when they said they didn't have it on them. in the streets, from what I've heard, right, there ain't no such thing as snitching back. If somebody snitch on you first, you can't snitch on them back. So I think the lawyer revealing that information kind of gave Whack 100 all the ammunition he needs, because you kind of put it in a gray area now to where it's left up for debate. Kind of like Gunna or Young Thug. Once you put the conversation in a gray area, you're going to have people who think he told, and you're going to have people who believe he didn't tell. But now you essentially now give Whack 100 all the power.
Man, to hell with the folks that think the man told. Basically what happened was, you know, he got jammed up down in Florida for robbing them folk and hitting one in the butt with a assault rifle. And basically they saying that Sheisty told him, no, I ain't ambushed them folk. Them folk had they pulled up with stuff they sell. They had ammunition, they had hardware. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, it's like a self. You got to understand what was self-defense.
Yes, self-defense. Yes. Yes. And so they calling that man. Listen, half of these niggas that calling snitches is niggas that never been off the porch, never even had to sit in an interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? Never had to sit in a damn holding tank. But they on the internet calling folks snitches, man. I don't. And listen, I don't.
I wouldn't necessarily say that him making a self-defense claim, man. You gotta understand the big case.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, you supposed to sit down and take 100 years, nigga. Please. If them folks came at me with hardware and I'm getting all the blame for it. I was not in a commission of a crime with these people. I'm not telling on a charge partner. This is self-defense. But see, the people that have never even lived a iota of this type of lifestyle would never know that.
Well, no, they'll never get it.
Yeah. And so it's easy for them to say, yeah, Sheisty snitched.
Because what they fail to realize, this shit ain't as simple as it looks.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and you gotta understand, 70% of the folks that be watching this stuff and hang around in these comments, they young Anglo-Saxon well-to-do kids. So, you know, they gonna drop that snitch allegation and keep it moving. It's all entertainment for them anyway at the end of the day.
Cause they ain't got no plans on ever doing nothing more than what they doing anyway.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
Exactly.
To kind of litigate this, right, online, instead of just saying, hey, Pooh Shiesty did not tell and leave it at that, you gave too much information from my perspective. Now, you know, like, that's my guy. Like, I love him. You know, like, we are cool. He has the courtesy to DM me back whenever, you know, I ask him legal questions. But I just don't agree with giving that much information.
Named the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun. And through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit.
That's what we do. The street people lie to law enforcement. The victim said, we ain't had no gun. You telling me, Brad, the smart guy, not gonna call you out your name, you and Pooh decided to tell the truth. The streets don't tell the truth, Brad. Earth to Brad. Anybody home? I really want to call you out your name, but I'm not. R&B has me on not calling people out their name punishment 24 hours. I'm not gonna do it, Brad. But you just admitted, there's more, y'all. You just admitted that the victim told the police, we ain't had nothing. But you're saying your defense was to tell the police they had guns.
Man, this nigga too old to be carrying on like this. What's up with the OG Snake Spotter? Thank you. That part. No statement against your charge partner. This nigga did not give a statement against none of his charge partners. This nigga just doing something for content, fool.
Sheisty, you're saying that what you?
Say it again.
He just trying to make a self-defense claim. That's it.
That's it. And this nigga just trying to drag this shit out for content, but you making yourself look stupid.
You guys is telling the police when they said we ain't had no guns. Yes, y'all did. We can't do that, Brad. No, this ain't Harvard. The closest thing to Harvard we come is Harvard Park, and that's in Deuce Brown. Shout out, little man. Listen, Brad, you just put the noose around your Pooh Shiesty's neck. What? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna insinuate. But I'm gonna keep playing this. This is wild.
That's why, instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years.
So because he told on the victim, instead of getting 10, the judge gave him under 5. Hey, this is Brad. This ain't me. Go, sit back, and let Brad do the job for you.
Case. Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit.
He didn't cooperate. Brad, hurts to Brad, when you tell the DA, AUSA, whatever you want to call them, hey, they had guns. And they're saying, we didn't have guns. Yes, they did have guns. That's called cooperating, Brad. Let's keep it going.
What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sean Zegade. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend.
Did he just say that? You see my clock in the back. You know what time it is. That's way worse than saying I have black friends. Let's keep it going.
Let me know in the comment section. Okay, what do you guys think? But I remember names that are in like profiles, bro. If I seen you in my comment section calling Troy Ave a rat before, if you come, boy, I will smack you through the screen if you comment, Pooh Shiesty different though. I don't know. I'm not a street dude. I'm still gonna listen to Pooh Shiesty music. Pooh Shiesty is our only hope to save us from the women dominating hip hop this year. Okay, we need Pooh Shiesty. So I don't care. I'm probably bang Pooh Shiesty even harder, right? Even if he did snitch. But I want the streets, civilians. We gotta sit this one out. I want the streets to answer. Do y'all think that Pooh Shiesty told? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And if you're still watching, man,
Pooh Shiesty did not snitch. I mean, I look at it as being downright slow.
No, I think he made a self-defense claim. I don't think he said, well, this nigga had a gun on me. This nigga shot. He just made a self-defense claim. That's it.
Right. My word against their word. Investigators, do your job and prove who is lying. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, White 100 making himself look like a dumbass. But what's new? What's new? Like I said, nobody that was charged with Pooh Shiesty got ratted on and got a sentence extended. Everybody took pleas. So it is what it is. So they all tell after a while. Well, I don't see this as telling. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker tell me that I ambushed some Anglo-Saxons and shot them and did all of this. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a damn savage. I'm gonna tell them too. Hell no, these folks had weapons just like I had weapons.
Right.
That is not snitching.
They gotta prove their case.
Yeah, that is not snitching. Yeah, I was defending myself. I pulled up to get some sneakers and some good smoke or whatever they coming for, and these folks had straps. You dumb as hell if you don't tell them folks that. That's just me though. That's just me. But yeah, man. I don't care what go down, man. White 100 of them can eat a big one and, you know what I'm saying, find some more content, cause this ain't it. This ain't it. Shiesty gonna come back, do his thing. Hopefully he bounce back better than ever. You know what I'm saying? And I hate hating ass niggas like Whack 100, bro. They just, just prey on people coming back trying to integrate themselves into society and how to deal with that weird ass shit, bro. You know.
I don't cuss and Whack like that either.
Nah, bro. And you exist in the hip hop culture only for that reason. That's sad. It's sad, fam. But it is what it is, man. What's going on, Antonio? Salute to you. Go back and hit that like button, y'all. For real. Hit that like button, dog. Speak up a little bit, Sight.
I said I don't know why he exists in the hip hop culture because he ain't bringing nothing to it.
Right, he don't bring nothing to the table. I'm back. I was out for one of my. Hey, that's what's up, man. Tell your BFF we said happy birthday from the squad. You know what I'm saying? So who made Whack 100? Lord God Almighty. Nobody. This nigga's. Oh my God, I can't stand, bro. I really can't stand, bro, because he exists in a space for no reason at all. I mean, him and Brick Baby, they the same person. What's going on, Antonio? Salute to you, home.
Antonio, what to do, home?
Yeah, them niggas just exist for no reason. That the industry hanger owns. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand, bro. I'm just being honest with you. And it ain't even about Pooh Shiesty. It's just about, damn. So Honeycomb come home and the next 3 to 6 months, Honeycomb, he snitched. Come on, fam. It's like that's your job. That's your job. To tell to tell the rap community who snitched and who didn't snitch. That's crazy.
I think he just do that for content.
That's all they do. That's all they do it for. That's all he do it for. You know what I'm saying? But that shit old. That shit old as hell.
Because people who actually go snitch, he go do business with them.
Right, exactly. And that's the cold part about it. That's the cold part about it.
He gonna do business without snitching.
Right.
You the big bad Pyru, but don't none of you so-called gangster niggas got a problem with it.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
get it.
you sit down with 6ix9ine and doubt anybody to say anything about him. And bro is the biggest culture vulture in history. Basically put on a facade to try to be down and then flipped on his whole squad. And basically made a mockery of the entire rap game. The entire rap game. And this is who you sit down with. This is who you lock hands with. That's crazy.
And I think he's suffering for it now because he's doing Vlad interview. He's doing Vlad interview.
That's real.
So that means
they trying to say Jeezy snitch. Yeah. What's up with it, Big G?
Your career pretty much over with when you're doing Vlad interview, like, for example. They done.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. That shit about Jeezy, man, they wrap it up, bro. Jeezy ain't even rapping no more, fool. For one, Jeezy not rapping no more. For two, he probably did snitch. Yeah, he was affiliated and tied in with the biggest D-boys in the United States of America, and he escaped scot-free. He was just as plugged in as
a Blue Da Vinci and the rest.
That is Blue Da Vinci, yeah. Just as plugged in as Blue Da Vinci. And he skated.
Right.
He probably did. Yep.
Well, I don't think the FBI agent lied on him.
No, I don't. I don't either. I don't either. So my thing is, hey, you just a tad bit late. Jeezy, he on the senior circuit, and he really ain't even trying to get money in the rap game no more. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah. Good luck with trying to make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to do life. Yeah, he told. They all do.
Yeah,
I,
they know. This is my thing. People knew Jeezy told over 20 years ago. They just now coming out. That ain't a story.
it's not a story. Exactly.
Come on, man. The
Exactly.
man. So when them niggas started going to jail, the nigga changed the number. They never top fucking with. He went over there with Puff now.
Exactly. Shit, at one point you couldn't find Jeezy without Fabulous and Blue Da Vinci. And all of a sudden the nigga Meeks get jammed up, and there it is, Bad Boy South. Jody Breeze, big Duke. Oh.
When had they been for BML, Jeezy wouldn't have been over there with Puff.
Exactly. If BMF hadn't not got busted, he'd have been a BMF artist. Hey Diane, salute to you. He'd have been a BMF artist through and through. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he told. They said Gotti told too. Who Gotti told on?
Shout out to Big G. Man, nah, God ain't telling nobody, man. Ain't got no reading it to you.
Yeah, man. But that Jesus shit.
What he gonna tell you?
Yeah, I'm saying they say it again.
I said, God ain't got no reading it to you. Who he gonna tell on?
Yeah, man. Well, because they throw that snitch around so bad. This man, listen, and I like OG Murder. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, send your gang $1. Yeah, I like OG Murder. But shit, this nigga is going live every day at high noon, just paying Juvenile and BG them a new one. And when a nigga
I forget Bird, man, but a nigga won't say nothing about Slim, period.
Right.
Come on, man. Niggas know who to play with.
Then lo and behold, you know what I'm saying? The nigga get his YouTube took, and now he wanna go on Instagram talking about some niggas are snitching. Man, you not finna talk about me, my wife, my family, my kids, and I'm finna sit up here and let you? No, take that shit to TikTok. Take that shit to TikTok, fam. Now nigga all of a sudden nigga snitch because you done came out defaming a person and they done got your ass up out of here. They done got with you. Nah, bruh.
Yeah, because you ain't got no money for them to sue you. So they got
Exactly.
I don't like that nigga.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they find niggas like that in the bushes. I don't like niggas like that.
They ain't studying a nigga, bro.
No,
That nigga don't bring enough of nothing to the table. Now he'll draw an audience. I give him that. He'll draw an audience, but you know, he don't bring enough of nothing to the table to face them nigga. That's because if it was to that point, BG would have got with him. But they did what they needed to do. They took his voice and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what it is. Now he on TikTok with that shit.
Dude, I don't care for dudes at all.
Nah, I mean, certain things don't need to be talked about. I feel like.
Yeah, you going on to the time BG, Mom, the Crook. I don't just follow him, but I see little certain shit that might pop up on Facebook or whatever. How about the man, Mama Crook, BG Crook, and
Yeah.
TY and Lena BG. So I'm like, bro, leave the kids have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man told Called BG Mama out her name and a whole bunch of stuff, man. Listen, it can't be that deep, bro. It just can't be. It just can't be. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga done told some folk up, boy. P-Town Mo, he told a shit. He told a whole lot of P-Town Mo. P-Town Mo, and let me think who else. Damn, what's the nigga that sat down with Gangsta? I forget his name, bro.
Oh, are you talking about the one with the dreads?
Yes.
I
Nigga
know
cut
you
them
talking
down
about
dreads too.
Oh, that's you talking about I can't think of bro.
It's on the tip of my tongue, man. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Is it Skip?
Skip of the Ripper. Yeah.
Skip the rip out of the mouth.
Skip of the Ripper out the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Did them niggas dirty, boy, I tell you. Did them dirty. And you can't say what the hell you want on this here internet. You come up here on, like they say, come up here on Beyonce internet talking crazy. Nah, man. Some folk gonna get with you.
But all these niggas he dissing his gangster niggas who got way more than him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
From gangster to Skip to Birdman to BG to Tech them got way more bread than you.
Shit, Tech them just got a Rico.
Fredo, I ain't heard about that.
Let me see. Let me see. If I ain't mistaken. Damn, they said like 7 folks was tied in with. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna do some research on it. But I damn sure seen it.
Free Derrick Grove, man.
I think that boy Main Music. I think Main Music. I think Main Music might be a little. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
You follow Main and Tech?
No, I don't follow Main, but I know I used to fuck with Tech and y'all.
Yeah, man, them niggas, bruh. I think Main hard now, but I think Main might be a little go yo. Yeah.
Go hey man, them niggas.
Yeah, go yo down super bad. Super bad.
Prayers up to them niggas up in Dallas, man. Prayers up to all them niggas up in the state 45 right now. It's bad for them niggas.
Yeah, that shit there. I finna say. Yeah, go yayo, bruh. I root for Go Yayo, even though I ain't like Go Yayo coming out the gate, you know what I'm saying, as far as the way he came in 3. But when he came home, you know what I'm saying, and Chucky and Chink hadn't just been, you know, eliminated, I was rooting for him, but that nigga came back on straight bullshit. Yeah, so salute to him, but and then he get exposed by this little female, bro. It's over with. It's over with, bro. When a nigga don't lie and say that was Photoshop, yeah, it's over with. You don't take a picture like that and be able to get away with it, bro. I'm sorry. It ain't no reason for a man to be posing like that, bro. Bro had his hands around his ankles. Oh boy. with his head below his knee, looking backwards. That's crazy work to me. Yeah, there ain't no coming back from that. I'm sorry.
I heard about that.
Then you come back and say, they ain't call me gay if they want to. They ain't finna step to it. Yeah. Oh. I'm in the decade they gonna throw Derrick, probably about 3. Probably about 3. For real. Yeah, yo, out of here, man. And I hate that. I was vibing with his last album and everything, fam. But yeah, it's over with. It's over with, man. What's going on, Vine? How you doing? Salute to you. Yeah, fam. These folk, man, they going out bad, man. And it's so crazy, bro.
I think Derrick might get an L.
Yeah. It might be an L, bro. The way these folk talking, you know what I'm saying? Every time they try to counter the state, well, every time they try to counter the prosecution, the feds, they come back with something more heinous. You know what I'm saying? They said this nigga Derrick was talking about knocking off OTF niggas.
Yeah.
So these niggas ain't active enough.
Okay, let me ask you this, man. I gotta ask you this.
Yeah.
Was it true to the rumor that they called the prosecuting judge talking about if they convict these or they gonna burn their shit down and do all this?
Hell no. I don't know about that.
Oh, was that was the rumor they put out?
I think so, man. How you gonna tell a man to hold your life in their hands that if they find you guilty?
No, they were saying some people that on 13 was calling doing it. I don't know.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's crazy anyway.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But yeah,
I heard some folks that said that even say India was out intimidating witnesses. I'm like, what? There's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, then they said they got text messages and then they just called to come back with more murder for hires, man. Dude, we better be careful, California putting the bed, man.
And it's looking like if you was in that group chat, your ass is stewed turkey tail. It's over with.
Hey, yes, sir. They coming to knock at your door.
Yeah. The little dude Didi talking about something. He want to sever himself from Derrick case because, you know what I'm saying, he was in the group chat, but he didn't respond to none of the texts. But dog, you was in the group chat.
So you guilty, you
exactly, bro. You knew everything that was going on. It's over with. Yeah.
You ain't coming home and they know you a trigger man.
Right. I don't think the man gonna get an L, but he gonna get a substantial amount of time. Drew Finley gonna make sure he don't get an L. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Big Derrick in India was out here intimidating folks. That's crazy.
Big Derrick.
Big Derrick. I done heard so much weird stuff in the last couple of days, man.
Man, Big Derrick ain't gonna sit your big rust ass down somewhere, man. You just did what, 30?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is smashed the Apple Watch when the COs came. But guess what? There's the cloud. It's like, come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that Derrick case is gonna be something serious, man. It's gonna be something serious.
Why you walking around with an Apple Watch in the fit like?
Shit, yeah. I guess he felt I guess he felt like instead of having a big ass phone, you have a watch on. But shit, you see how that ended?
I don't understand some of these niggas. They need niggas to go dress up in nice clothes. Hey, man, get behind bars, man. You ain't going to White Castle, man. Get locked up.
Yeah. Hey man, see that shit all the time, nigga with Cartier frames on and Jordans, and you know what I'm saying, nice Louis V belts with the belt buckle. You know what I'm saying, y'all all clean and crispy, all to take a picture for Instagram inside of a space no bigger than an apartment bathroom. Crazy work to me. Nigga, you know, that's the way niggas say, nigga, I'm having motion in here. What stupid dude said, I did everything but drove a car. Might as well see if you can drive that car, cause you're not going anywhere for a while. That's crazy.
You might want to have your Snickers because you ain't going nowhere for a while,
Yeah,
man.
nah, exactly. Free Duke, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Dirk ain't as smart as he thought he was, man. I think these folk got him the rights. We're gonna see, but I think they got him the rights.
The more he try to fight this, the more he do shit. They only look, the state ain't the Fed, buddy. They only gonna supersede the indictment with more shootings, certified, more homicide.
That's it. Now they trying to bring that Stephon Max shit into it.
Because look, they like this. Look, we got money to blow. As long as y'all want to play a game with us, we'll supersede. We'll bring up murder that we ain't solved, that we possibly know y'all ain't did. But we're gonna take as long as y'all want to play with us.
Exactly. Just like the fact that the folks said that just like them folks said that he was finna turn his attention to his own members because they weren't active enough. I ain't never heard. That's the first time I heard that. A G-Shock is a roller in the can. I guess he wanted that Audemars. I guess so. You crazy, bro. This shit, you get jammed with it, and these are the consequences. So,
But the police was already on to him.
Hell yeah.
Cause he said they wasn't slide. Cause he said they wasn't slide for buzz. So he's going over there.
Yeah, so he finna pipe it up. We finna turn it up a notch on you niggas. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know how much you gotta be to get a Apple Watch? I know them phones could be anywhere from $500 to $1,500 to get one on the inside. I can only imagine what they paying for that Apple Watch. Yes, sir.
I wonder who told he had Apple Watch.
Ain't no telling. Somebody that got jammed up for something totally different and probably used him as a scapegoat. You know how that shit go.
So what, they put him in the hole?
I'm not sure. Let me see here. Let's see if we can get an update. Let's see. Boy, I tell you, but you go back and look at some. You go back and listen to some of that old, some of that old Derrick, boy. That shit is like writing on the wall. This nigga he just told everything.
Yeah, like I want a Derrick fan, man. And shout out to Steve. Cause Steven the one told me, man, go listen to Derrick. And that's how I started going to go, cause I wasn't even looking for Derrick. So I thought it was a goofball.
Yeah.
I got to listening to it. I said, man, this man ain't doing nothing but dry snitching all
it.
through this motherfucker.
That's
That
it.
man got a whole album of dry snitching.
That's it.
The man said, you thought because I had the family. I'm like,
Yeah.
who does this?
Oh man, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. We're gonna go through a little bit of this. Let's check it out. We'll go through a little bit of that. Shout out to Cuff.
Lil Durk's legal team just dropped a bombshell. His lawyers filed another motion to dismiss the indictment, arguing it's so big they don't even know what Derrick supposedly told his OTF associates, or how he allegedly ordered anyone to be killed. They say prosecutors haven't given them any evidence of the alleged coded language Derrick supposedly used, or proof of any money he paid to OTF associates to carry out violence. Was it cash, a wire, a check? Nobody knows. In August, Derrick was allegedly caught with an Apple Watch that had cellular service, and tried to destroy it after being caught. This is the biggest update by far we've had for the Derrick case because everything's been sealed. We haven't been able to see any documents, but suddenly we're able to see these. So stick around for the full video. So much information. Hit subscribe. Let's go. Our first thing we got here, defendant Derrick Banks' motion to dismiss for vagueness or in the alternate for a bill of particulars. So they're saying the indictment is too vague and too broad, and they want specifics. Derrick Banks, through his attorneys Drew Findling, Marissa.
So basically, they saying that the case that the feds bringing is too vague and it's too big, and they're doing this because they don't want Drew Findling to be able to properly prepare for this. You know, when it's vague like this, you can get these folks a whole bunch of discovery that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But you know, you gotta know what you're looking for. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, and without them pinpointing what they really trying to bring against Derrick, it's making it difficult for Drew Findling.
Yeah, and the more they cover that shit up, the more longer they supersede me.
Exactly. So when he comes and defends one thing, they just pull out the whiteout right over it and supersede him.
For Jonathan Bremen and Christy O'Connor, hereby file this motion to dismiss. Makes this motion under Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 7C1F and under the 5th and 6th Amendments to the Constitution. This indictment is impermissibly vague. It leaves the defense to guess as to the government's theory of guilt, and it leaves the government free to change that theory as its cooperators' stories morph over time to meet the demands of a conviction. Because the indictment omits the factual particulars necessary to give Mr. Banks notice of the charges against him and to permit him to prepare for his defense at trial, it fails to satisfy Federal Criminal Procedure 7C1 and the 5th and 6th Amendments. Dismissal is warranted. So his lawyers are saying this indictment is changing and morphing into different things just because they're desperate to get a conviction for dirt. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Counts 1 and 2 allege that Mr. Banks conspired to and participated in murder for hire. In other words, a murder as consideration for the receipt of and consideration for the promise, an agreement to pay, and anything of pecuniary value, or what the government calls a bounty. Defining anything of pecuniary value to include anything of value in form of money, a negotiable instrument, a commercial interest, or anything else, the primary significance of which is economic advantage. And here we go. The problem with counts 1 and 2 is that while they do allege in general terms that Mr. Banks offered a bounty for TB's murder, they do not provide the specifics necessary for him to adequately prepare his defense, to prevent surprise at trial, to protect against double jeopardy, or to prevent the government from shifting its legal theory or straying from its grand jury presentation. So it sounds like they're saying they haven't gotten all the evidence, or there's some discovery issues, like they haven't gotten everything they need to defend dirt in court at all. The indictment only alleges that Mr. Banks used unspecific coded language that oxymoronically, I've never even seen that word, made clear that TB's killer would be rewarded with money or lucrative music opportunities with OTF. But according to the government, what was the coded language used upon which the grand jury based its charging decision? When, where, and how was this coded language bounty allegedly conveyed? Wait, so it sounds like they don't even know the coded language yet? They haven't been given this coded language? How is this possible? The trial was supposed to start this month, but then it got delayed to January. What were the monetary rewards and music opportunities that were supposedly promised or delivered delivered as consideration for the murder. Without more, there's real danger of constructive amendment and or fatal variance at trial and violation of the Constitution. A similar deficiency plagues the at direction of language that affects every count in the indictment. While the indictment alleges that co-conspirators carried out various acts at the direction of Mr. Banks, and they list everything here: flying to LA, tracking, stalking, and attempting to kill TB by gunfire, procuring the firearms and equipment used to do so, it fails to give any specifics. When, where, how, and to whom did Mr. Banks give these alleged directions? That's something I point out in my original videos. They really didn't give a lot up in these indictments on what Banks did besides fly with someone to LA and say, don't book no flights with names connected to me. And apparently they haven't given anything else to the defense either, which I find mind-blowing. What's the discovery deadline here? When do they get cut off for being able to delay discovery deadlines in federal cases? Isn't it like very last minute? Because I remember in the Diddy trial, it was very last minute. They got a lot of shit, like literally a week or two before the trial started. So maybe this is a federal thing, kind of horse shit. To ensure the basic fairness of this trial, the defense is entitled to know, given the vagueness of the indictment's bounty and at the direction of the allegations, if the indictment is permitted to stand, a bill of particulars is warranted. Mr. Banks requests a bill of particulars that reflects theory upon which the grand jury rests its charging decision, and that gives Mr. Banks fair notice of the allegations against him. Specifically, we request the following information: the language that Mr. Banks allegedly used to convey his offer, the nature of the item of pecuniary value that Mr. Banks is alleged to have offered or delivered in exchange for their murder, the date, time, audience, and circumstances of the alleged bounty offer, the language used, date, time, audience, and circumstances related to the at the direction of allegations of the indictment. All seems very basic, right? They want to know he's charged with murder for hire, and they don't know where, when, and how he instructed someone to go murder someone. How is that fair? How the fuck do the defense not have this yet? I find this insane. Absolutely insane. How is...
Hey man, that's the type of cold game they playing. They giving out the least amount of information that they can because they know who they dealing with across that bench. Yeah, they know the Drew Fenner gonna tear that shit apart.
See, we got a lot of problems with these cases, man. Number one, committing crime ain't cool. I don't condone that. But when you have too many hands involved, it's gonna go left, yeah.
Right, absolutely.
When you go across state lines and commit crime, that makes it even worse.
Yeah. Especially with some niggas that, you know what I'm saying, all of them ain't steppers. Like this dude, I wanna say, I don't know if is it DD or I think it's OTF Vonnie, one of the two. Him, I don't think these boys is no real steppers. I think they like more scammers and con artist type dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can expect niggas like that to crack at any given moment. Fam, if y'all in here and y'all ain't hit that like button for your boy, please.
This is fair. You are literally charged with murder for hire and you don't know when you did it. And they go over the factual background of the indictment, the code of language part that we just brought up, the bounty language, and they're quoting the indictment. Defendant Banks made clear in coded language that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward. Defendant Banks would place bounties on individuals that he and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known or unknown, including Defendant Banks and Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB, reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Where's the evidence of this? It's kind of crazy that they have to beg for evidence. I find this baffling. Following the killing of DB, on or about November 6, 2020, Defendant Banks used coded language, told Defendant Wilson and co-conspirators 2, 4, and 5, and others that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who took part in the killing. The language supporting count 2 is similar. That count charges Mr. Banks with substantive murder for hire and aiding and abetting the same. Defendant used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce with the intent to murder TB. At the direction of Defendant Banks, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago, Illinois to LA for the purpose of murdering TB. And more just at the direction of Defendant Banks, Defendant Grant would procure cars, ski masks, firearms that would be used by co-conspirators to find, track, kill TB. The Sixth Amendment declares that in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusations against him. The Fifth Amendment provides that no person shall be held to answer for infamous unless on a presentment or indictment of the grand jury. Rule 7.
Yep. One of those is locked up. You should be home soon too, though.
7C1 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure implements these constitutional guarantees. It requires that an indictment contain a plain, concise, and defined written statement of the essential facts constituting the offense charges. They're saying the 5th and 6th Amendment and Rule 7C1 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure says they must give over all this information. Courts have long recognized that an indictment must state the alleged offense with clearness and all necessary certainty to apprise the accused of the crime which he stands charged. And they cite United States v. Mills, United States v. Krashovich. It is not enough for an indictment to plead mere legal conclusions. As the Supreme Court declared more than a century ago, 100 fucking years ago, they're like, you need to give us more than just legal conclusions. Facts are to be stated, not conclusions of law alone. A crime is made up of acts and intent, and these must be set forth in the indictment with reasonable particularity of time, place, and circumstances. United States v. Pyro. When the statute under which the offense is charged includes generic terms, it is not sufficient that the indictment shall charge the offense in the same generic terms as in the definition, but it must state the specifics and must dissent to particulars. And here they talk about how a vague indictment is dangerous. First, it does not permit the defendant to prepare an adequate defense or to address himself to the relevant questions of fact and law. Second, it creates that the risk the defendant will be tried for an offense other than the one for which he was indicted by the grand jury. What was the grand jury shown? That's what they want to know. Why can't we know what the grand jury was shown yet? That's horseshit to me. Third, it permits the government to shift its legal theory as the case progresses. Exactly, because these fucking lawyers are trying to do something. They're trying to defend their client. When there's a vague indictment and they file motions, it's going to screw everything up, bro. There should be some sort of barriers. I mean, Derrick has rights. No matter what you think of Lil Derrick, he has rights. And fourth, it creates the risk that
they also saying that they shooting for an anonymous jury. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Well, they brought that anonymous jury in because that's why I asked you, had you heard about them calling, threatening the judge, the prosecutor saying if they convict Derrick or OTFDD, they're going to start burning shit down. Then the judge said, you know what, we're going to have an anonymous jury behind that. That's what I was getting there, but I forgot about that, throw that part in there.
Mm-hmm. No, I hadn't heard that. That's crazy, though.
They left the judge voicemails and the prosecutor voicemails telling me they're going to burn shit down if they convict them, and the judge went back and said, we're going to give them an anonymous jury.
Now, if this is true, then
this is all bad.
It's all bad because he will be convicted, and he will be, just like I said when this shit first came to the surface, he's gonna be the next Larry Hoover. Plain and simple. You don't call in and threaten officials or people, prosecutors for the assistant U.S. Attorney's office. You don't do that.
No, because your fans doing that thinking it's cute, but they gonna make an example out of you for your fans doing that.
Yeah, you a terrorist at this point.
Yeah.
And you know how they feel about terrorists.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The longer Derrick filed the motions and play with these people, the government gonna spend money to supersede the indictments and make sure your black ass don't never come home.
Larry Hoover.
The defendant will be deprived of the protection against being tried twice for the same offense. What the indictment fails to tell us are the very things the defense is entitled to know. The operative facts underlying the government's theories of Mr. Banks' guilt. There's no allegation here that Mr. Banks physically participated in the stalking and shooting at issue. The crux, the entirety, even the government's case, then is first, that he somehow offered or paid some sort of unspecified bounty in exchange for the murder, and second, that he directed some unspecified way the stalking, the firearm possession, the murder, and perhaps also the murder's bounty payment. Those are the only two links, the bounty and Mr. Banks' direction of others alleged to connect him to the charged crimes. I mean, this is baffling. Oh my God, my camera froze again. Why is it doing this? How long was it frozen? This is gonna really start to piss me off. It's been doing it lately. This is baffling though. How did they not know any of this information yet? The guy is charged with murder for hire and he doesn't even know what he did. If the government cannot prove these links beyond reasonable doubt, its case against Mr. Banks fails. As to the bounty offered as an element of the murder for hire charge in counts 1 and 2, that Mr. Banks gave or promised something of pecuniary value in exchange for seeking the murder. Indictment lacks the specifics of the government's theory on those points, but the bounty and at the direction of allegations. For example, we had the issue of the coded language supposedly used to convey the bounty. The indictment alleged that Mr. Banks made clear in coded language that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward. Oh, this is funny. Listen up to this point. Let's consider some potential defenses to this allegation. 1. Mr. Banks never used the coded language. He was not present when the words are alleged to have been uttered, or there's no record of corresponding phone call or text message. 2. And the language at issue does not mean what the government says it means. How can Mr. Banks be prepared to present either or both of these defenses if he does not know the specific circumstance of this alleged coded language bounty? The man doesn't even know who he's accused of at this point. This shit is just unbelievable. What code words did he supposedly use that are alleged to mean what the government says they mean? Was the bounty offer conveyed in person or over the phone? Where and when? Mr. Banks is entitled to know what coded language the government presented to the grand jury and will thus rely upon a trial and the circumstances surrounding this alleged communication. What sum of money is alleged to have been offered as bounty? In cash, via wire transfer, or a written check? This trial was never going to start in October, bro. This trial is not.
Yeah. So I agree. This trial is not starting this month. I don't know when they pushed it back to, but yeah, they ain't even got their ducks in a row. These folks don't even know how to defend what he's being charged with. This is crazy.
Because you don't know what angle they coming in. By them threatening the judge and the problem, that pissed them people off, man. They finna hit you with the hammer.
Well, we gotta see if that's actually factual, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they were saying like that was the reason for them getting an anonymous jury. But here was the thing, bro. These people are bringing up cases and bodies and drive-bys and M for hires that we never heard of, man.
Right. No, that's true. Bad Ways. What's up with it, man? It's been a minute, bro. I hope you well. I hope everybody good up your way in the ill mill, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, bro. Good to see you in the chat. For real.
This shit's gonna get delayed again. What were the lucrative music opportunities that served as an alleged consideration for TB's murder? Was it a feature on Mr. Banks' songs and or furnished as a consideration for the murder? If so, which song? The defense is entitled to know. The defense must guess what aspect of Mr. Banks' alleged interactions with Portico conspirators during the time period between or before November 6, 2020 and August 22nd, 2022. At the very least, the court should order a bill of particulars. I mean, yeah, if they don't dismiss it, obviously I doubt they will. This bill of particulars would clarify everything, I'm sure. Another motion to dismiss indictment based on the unlawful designation of this U.S. attorney right here. Here's the U.S. attorney that they want to disqualify. His name's Bill. Reminded me of my Commander's running back, Bill. Let's go.
This is so crazy, man, because they saying Drew Finesse said this dude ain't even who he says he is. He said he doesn't even have the authority to prosecute this case. This is what made him mad as well.
Moves this court to dismiss the instant indictment against him due to unlawful designation of Bill as the U.S. Attorney for Central District of California and the unlawful appropriation of funding to the office he purports to lead, and to disqualify Mr. Bill and any attorneys working under supervision or paid with the funds he has been wrongfully delegated to manage from participating in criminal prosecutions in this district. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? Appointments clause does not permit the Attorney General to appoint without Senate confirmation a private citizen and like-minded political ally to wield the prosecutorial power of the United States. As such, Bill lacks the authority to conduct this prosecution, which can be taken only by someone lawfully appointed as a federal officer. Because he is not lawfully appointed, allowing Bill and the prosecutors he supervises to continue federal spending in furtherance of this prosecution also violates the appropriations clause, which prohibits the payment of Treasury money unless it has been appropriated by an act of Congress. Bill's lack of authority to conduct this prosecution or expend the funds necessary for this prosecution requires that the second superseding indictment be dismissed and that Bill and all attorneys in the office be disqualified from participating in this prosecution. Holy shit. They're saying the Attorney General appointed this motherfucker without permission, basically. And they're using federal funding to do this. Obviously, it's a federal case. That's fucking wild. Attorney General appointed Bill.
It is wild. And it just show you the type of dirty games these folks playing, man. This dude don't even have the authority to prosecute this case.
And they gonna play dirty to get you gone. And
Absolutely.
all come. And all.
But this is the thing. You gonna have to play by the rules when you got somebody like Drew Finley that's gonna comb through it all. Yeah, you gonna have to play by the rules. He gonna pull up every discrepancy. And that's why they're not telling. That's why they're not telling these folks what they charging them with for real. They just said M for hire. You know what I'm saying? No facts. No on this date and this time. defendant did this and nothing. They're just saying he conspired to commit murder for hire. So yeah, this is a crazy trial already.
As interim U.S. attorney, the president did not submit Bill as a nominee for Senate confirmation. His service expired after 120 days on July 30th. Public reports indicate that the judges of this district declined to make an appointment under blah, 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 but there was no order or announcement. Bill disclosed in an interview that his service might continue. We've got some tricks up our sleeves, he said. That's some shady shit right there, what? Bill's political allies then began to describe him as acting United States attorney. This was in fact a trick because it circumvented limitations that Congress has imposed in temporary service and important federal offices like U.S. attorney. What the fuck is going on? This country is doomed. Like, how could bullshit like this happen? The trick involved a 4-step maneuver that commenced on July 29th, the day before the expiration of Bill's 120-day term limit. First, the Attorney General appointed Bill as special attorney, citing the attorney vested in Attorney General by law, including blah, blah, blah. Attorney General then appointed Bill as first assistant attorney for Central District of California. Bill purported to resign my position as interim United States attorney for the Central District of California, yet in the very next sentence of his resignation letter, he announced that he looks forward to continuing to lead the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California. What? Bro resigned and then says, I'll lead it anyway. What's going on? This is...
That's the same shit that judge did with Diddy, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? You were acquitted of these charges, but I heard the testimony, so I can convict you on them. That shit is crazy. I know Diddy is a horrible individual, real life scumbag, but fam, justice is supposed to be blind. You know? So, but these folks playing a dirty game.
Corrupt shit right here. Attorney General ordered that as first assistant, Bill will have authority to serve as acting United States attorney upon a vacancy in the office subject to the conditions and limitations of the Federal Vacancy Reform Act of 1999. Bill cannot continue serving as U.S. attorney in any capacity after he exhausted 120-day clock. Because this 120-day clock expired on July 30th, his actions since that date have been taken without lawful authority. Under whatever framing, Bill cannot legally exercise the duties of the U.S. attorney. Bill is not lawfully serving as a U.S. attorney. To allow Bill to continue with the prosecution, Mr. Banks permits him to exercise power he does not lawfully possess. By continuing to fund Bill, who is not lawfully appointed in his office, including assistant United States attorneys over which he has no lawful authority, the Department of Justice is spending funds that have been appropriated by Congress in violation of the Appropriations Clause of the Constitution. So they're calling out the DOJ basically here, that the DOJ is doing some corrupt shit. I try to avoid politics because it's all puppets. These politicians don't give a fuck about you. They all want money and power. That's it. Every single one of them, left and right. All right, next we have government's motion to impanel an anonymous jury. This case involves a well-funded and organized attempt to kill one of the defendant Derrick Banks' rivals at a busy gas station in LA. In broad daylight, 3 shooters opened fire, including with a machine gun, missing their intended target but killing SR. The government will prove at trial that all 7 co-conspirators were affiliated with the defendant Banks' organization. Only the family. We already know all this. To ensure a fair trial, prevent improper attempts to influence jurors, and to otherwise protect the judicial process, the government requests that the court order the impanelment of an anonymous jury. All factors the court must consider weigh heavily in favor of the juror anonymity. So what I'm guessing here is the government's going to say it puts the jurors in danger because these OTF members are dangerous. The murder in this case was not an isolated act of violence committed by...
See, they announced the anonymous juror, but they don't say anything about threats. But let's keep listening because they may say something.
OTF or its members. In recent years, OTF members and associates have committed other brazen murders, assaults, and violent crimes. This court has already emphasized the defendant Banks, the leader of OTF, uses money, influence, and power to endanger individuals whom he perceives as a threat. Defendant's vast resources, coupled with the expansive reach and violent nature of OTF, further justify additional safeguards to keep the jury free from intimidation and harassment. Indeed, defendant's supporters have already threatened government officials to free dirt or face retribution. Bro, who was doing that? That is so bad. You cannot be threatening government officials, bro. The jury must be protected.
There it is. There it is. That's what you were talking about, Cybers.
Defendant's reporters have already threatened government officials to free dirt or face retribution. Bro, who was doing that? That is so bad. You cannot be threatening government officials, bro. The jury must be protected from similar misconduct. This murder case has garnered extreme amount of media attention that will increase at trial approaches. This case is therefore the precise circumstance where heightened measures are needed to secure the jury's safety and safeguard its fact-finding mission from improper influence. Names, addresses, and specific places of employment not be revealed to the public or parties. I honestly kind of understand this. Like, I remember in the YSL trial when the jury was leaked that almost almost ended the trial. Defendant's involvement with organized crime, defendant participation in a group with the capacity to harm jurors, defense past attempts to interfere with the judicial process or witnesses. He has past history of this? What did Derrick do in the past? The potential the defendant will suffer a lengthy incarceration if convicted, extensive publicity that could enhance the possibility that the jurors' names would become public, expose them to intimidation and harassment. They're talking about how OTF is really dangerous. They say in 2024, 6 members of the O Block street gang, including OTF associate Marcus Smart, aka Muwop, were convicted of racketeering offenses that include the murder of Chicago rapper FBG Duck. Federal murder charges are also currently pending against 2 defendants that were allegedly motivated to kill by OTF-linked payments. Wait, what? There's more federal murder for hire charges coming? Does that mean Derrick is going to get charged with more shit? These murders and the other violent crimes committed by defendants and other prominent OTF members show the compelling need for an anonymous jury, in this case due to the strong link between OTF and organized violence. Just like the head of a typical street gang, defendant Banks exerts considerable influence over associates.
I think that might be that Stephon Mack hit. I ain't sure, but I think it might be.
While attempting to insulate himself from their street-level criminality. A seized audio message between 2 OTF associates demonstrates this hierarchy. In the message, a prominent OTF associate explains that when people call Banks for money, he gives out $500,000, $600,000 to the streets, including funding his conspirators, quote-unquote sliders, slang for stolen cars used to commit crimes. They're saying they have an audio message of an OTF associate saying Derrick just be giving out $500,000. That is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Do they have proof of this, like bank records? Associate describes how Banks controls and influences their operations, that Banks wants to know who is in charge of what first. That's how you want shit done. You want it done right. You want people to get sliders and stuff like that for sure, but you want people to know what's going on so it can be real structured. Situation blood, not no more little boy shit. Jesus. They have it quoted in here. It further details how defendant Banks' money comes with a price. That this shit going to get done right where people gonna get blamed for their own fuck ups. That structure explains why defendant Banks warned an OTF associate. As the associate purchased flights for the conspirators to travel to Southern California to commit murders, he said, "Don't book no flights under names involving me." They compare him to the Mexican mafia. Jesus. Banks was alleged to have offered money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple. We know all this. Just 2 weeks following the murder of SM, the suspected leader of the faction of gangster disciples, the alleged shooter discussed payment from OTF and defendant Banks. Alleged shooter texting another alleged shooter, "What's up with OTF? What do you mean they not paying? Did Derrick give you that money?" So that's the whole other murder for hire in Chicago that Derrick was linked to from those text messages that I made.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. The hit of a federal judge can find a person guilty on conduct that a jury. Shit, if that's the case, why are we going to trial? But I'm definitely gonna check that out. But that's wild. Federal judge can find a person guilty on conduct that a jury found not guilty. It's called acquitted conduct sentencing. I'm gonna definitely look that up. I'm not saying you lying or anything or that you're mistaken. I'm not familiar with it. I'm gonna have to check it out because that's crazy. It's like, why spend tens of millions of dollars on a legal defense team and just so the lawyer can run that shit back and say, well, yeah, that's crazy.
And then he lose, they gonna take everything he got.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Lucky for him that he beat the Rico, so they can't take, you know what I'm saying, all of his assets. But it's coming. Mm-hmm.
Who you talking about, Puff?
I'm talking about Puff, yeah.
I think the Feds gonna spend the block on Puff.
Yeah, I think so too. Nah, I'm definitely gonna look it up.
I think they want to nail Derrick to the cross, and they tired of Derrick, and they've been listening to his songs, listening to the damn dry snitching, and they want to make an example out of Derrick. But let them know, man, this ain't tolerated on our street, and your black ass is gonna be gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us. They like, look, you ain't causing no more mayhem on the street, but we can get rid of you.
It is. I just read it.
If us going all the way, man, we get rid of you.
Whoop-de-doo.
Your black ass out of here.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's let him finish.
a video about this in the past. This is footage of the other murder for hire where Stefan Mack, I believe, was killed. Maybe this is the pending federal charges they're talking about. Defendant Banks has threatened to unleash his OTF associates to stalk and hunt his rivals. For example, in a seized text message thread between Defendant Banks and other OTF associates, Banks boasts about threatening a rival, telling him, "I got them hunting you up, ads better have 3-ski mask on." Banks' heated exchange with another rival, with Defendant Banks telling his associates, "I'm finna pipe it up." In response, OTF associates agree to follow Defendant Banks' lead, exclaiming, "Blood, it's green." Emoji of car and traffic green light. Getting shit together now, no phones. Referring to a green light to act on Defendant Banks' wishes for violence. And now they're quoting Derrick from like interviews about how he hates rats and shit, so he's gonna potentially see the jurors as rats, I guess. "I hate all rats. If you ever tell, I hate you. That made me who I am today. That took away half of my life. Motherfucker telling on my pop. So I hate rats with a real passion. Like, I hate you. I'm looking to the camera. I fucking hate rats." That's that academics interview, if you're wondering. Given Banks' vocal scorn of those who may cooperate with the judicial process, it is predictable that suspected witnesses in this case have already been subject to threats and intimidation. One of Banks' trusted OTF associates had already threatened a suspected government witness. The OTF associate told the witness's family member that suspected witness was a snitch, a snake, and was not for the family. Such threats to witnesses, and even when committed by defense associates, are precisely the type of conduct that justify enhanced juror safety and procedures to ensure the jury can fulfill its duties without improper outside influence. And now we have some redacted portions here. God damn it. Defendant Banks has already shown a repeated disrespect and willingness to impede the judicial process. Despite admonishments from 2 courts about phone violations at the LA MDC, Defendant Banks has escalated defiance of BOP rules that keep witnesses and others safe. In late August 2025, BOP officials seized an Apple Watch with cellular capability from defendant. Bro got a damn Apple Watch on. He probably didn't have it on, but he probably been using it. How did he get an Apple Watch in a federal prison? That is fucking crazy. Even more troubling is Banks' conduct after he was caught. Rather than accept responsibility for this violation, defendant allegedly obstructed the investigation, attempting to damage and or destroy the communication device. Holy shit, he tried to smash it or something. Bro was probably in the cell fucking stomping the shit out of it or trying to break it. Or he tried to flush it maybe? It's small enough to flush. Defendant Banks' flouting of the rules is all the more concerning here given the previous judicial admonishments and the nature of his latest offense, possession and destruction of a device that could be used to have unmonitored communication with witnesses or those who may intimidate witnesses or take steps to alter their testimony. Indeed, although the government continues to investigate Banks' possession and use of the communication device, initial data associated with the serial number of the watch shows that the device was purchased on May 26, 2025 and was activated the next day. Oh man, they're going to track down who purchased this and probably charge them with something. That is not good, bro. You can't do dumb shit like this. All right, I think that's it. If any more documents pop up, I'll be sure to cover it. Hit subscribe. Thanks for the support. I don't think this trial is starting in January if the defense doesn't know what he's accused of doing.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. No, these folks, man. Well, they playing a cold game. They playing a cold game, and it's looking bad for Derrick. You know, especially with that Apple Watch. Whoever bought that Apple Watch and had it activated and slid it in there, yeah. Ooh, they gonna have to hop on the roller coaster ride too. I wouldn't be surprised if a guard didn't bring it in.
Yeah, they got it out. Yeah. Yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah, man, he got a roll. Yeah.
It's a little bit beyond trouble at this point. It's for real. You know what I'm saying? I was checking out Trench's news out of Chicago. Man, that nigga said Bonnie. Yes. J Boss, what I do, man? Salute to you, man. For real. But yeah, Buddy said Vonnie gonna take the Fed's plea. You know what I'm saying? We remember Vonnie Daddy came out probably back in June saying the same thing, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Vonnie is the dude I was talking about that was the scammer type dude. Didi, he was a slider for real.
Yeah, Didi was making it happen.
So
this is all bad for Derrick.
It really is. It really is.
He labeled the head honcho with this. And he gonna get the worst end of anybody.
Yep.
Because he funded it.
Boy, And then they trying to tie Cash into this whole shit too. That's gonna be crazy.
Who?
Cash, Tristan Hamilton, LBG Cash. Mm-hmm.
He dead, ain't he?
Yeah. Rest in peace to Cash.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
he passed, my bad. He passed away, but yeah, this is all bad if they throw this body in there.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what, when you say they got, you know what I'm saying, multiple hits. Yeah, that's probably gonna be one of them.
Yeah, they got multiple hits in the state of Illinois.
I just wish that Cash had to move to Texas, and you know he signed with Rap a Lot. You know what I'm saying? And Duck was on that same type of timing, but you know, this didn't happen for him.
Then man, y'all come way out to California to go try. Y'all got a case in California. Then they said, I didn't know about the shooting out in Rondo in Atlanta. I just knew about the one in California.
Oh yeah, and Waycross, yeah.
I just found out the one they had in Atlanta on Rondo the other day. I didn't know about it. Now I knew about the one in Cali because you know they went public, but I didn't know about the one in Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
Y'all got multiple murder for hires in Georgia, multiple murder for hires and murders in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, they booked.
Y'all got a murder for hire in Cali and the body in Cali. Man, you niggas down.
Yeah, they booked Quando. They booked the show. Nobody showed up. Oh boy, yeah, that was bad. The Cash was signed to Jay Prince, who said, "Oh, come on, Big G."
What?
Oh man.
Y'all getting old, man, a bad rap.
Yeah, man. That's the whole GD hub. Everybody know that Rap a Lot Records has been a GD hub for years, at least 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they make sure the old man is paid good.
Holiday tracks, what it do? What's going on with your family? Yeah, man. Yeah, the Rap a Lot been a rest haven for GD for years, man. Larry Hoover, he been riding hard for Larry Hoover. Then you had to do or die niggas, and you know what I'm saying. The Speed Knot mobster nigga named Twister, which I think Twister was 4 Corner Hustlers. But yeah, I don't think them folk had nothing to do with Cash being taken out. I think that was all your boy Derrick out.
Then this fool, he put out everything in the middle. He think Derrick had your fool here. I'm like, what?
Yeah. 3 men arrested. Boy, that Waycross, it goes down in Waycross.
Georgia.
Yeah. That's where they tried to get Quando Rondo at. Then niggas tried to get Young and Ace too.
Who talking about Lil Durk now?
No. I don't think it was Lil Durk now. Who let the GDs through the door?
Okay, well let me ask you something, man.
Yeah.
So the crime of them trying to do what they do to Quando and ATS, do they classify that as a murder for hire too?
Talking about when Vaughn got killed?
No, I said when Rondo got shot in the shot.
And Waycross, yeah. No, that was Waycross. That wasn't ATL. It wasn't the bonus. Nah, yeah. They I think they're gonna bring that up too. I think all that shit is tied in.
Okay, so they got the murder for hire in Georgia. a murder for hire and murder in California.
Right.
And countless murder for hire and murder in the state of Illinois.
Well, you hard on that M word, boy.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
M for hire, a bunch of M for hire. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I mean it's a lot.
Got a long road to climb, man. God bless you.
Yeah, they got to prove it. That's one thing. That's one thing I don't be liking about Steven, because Steven gonna hop out and he gonna say everybody going to jail. And it's just not that. It ain't that easy. We see. We can look no further than Quet Donahue over on this same app. You know what I'm saying? That man running content and some more shit at the back door. Everybody and their mama thought Quet was going to jail. Quet is. You know what I'm saying? He posted up.
Hey, it might say Quet Donahue.
Quet Donahue, yes sir. This nigga blogging on everything. I said, damn, let me get some ideas from Quet. Shit. SD, what it do, man?
Shout out to Phil Donahue too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Phil Donahue. Yeah, man. So shit. Yeah.
But Donahue was Jerry Springer before Jerry Springer, y'all.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. But shit. It seemed like it's a slam dunk case. All of them do. Yellow Beezy seemed like a slam dunk case. I don't know.
I did one. Now, from what I'm hearing, because I'm down toward the way, but they don't really know about Yellow going down. For a lot of people, kind of up and down about Yellow going down.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be difficult to take Brett down. He is not going down without a fight. And his lawyers are proactive and aggressive. So
yeah, he got the fight.
Yeah.
Because technically put you to bed and down there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah, man. We're gonna have an interesting fall, winter, or whatever.
Yeah. Quando was happy to get that little Fed time. He was like, shit, send me up. Nigga had a kufi on and a whole 9. He gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Malik Rondo. I said, them boys, they all stop eating that bacon when they go down that road. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, then I gotta have me some Smith meal or some rice berries or rice bacon.
Come on now. They ain't got that applewood in the can. It's easy to lay down on a rug and go to ILOP. You come home. It's a different story.
I'm telling you, turn into that pig when you come to that.
Come on now. For real. Don't come home this time of year. and they got that sweet potato pie and macaroni and cheese and collard greens and yams and honey baked ham. Yeah. You're gonna be struggling. You're gonna be struggling. Yeah.
And them gonna be the first niggas. I know I should know this.
For real. For real. Gee, the way it's looking, Honeycomb might be home for Christmas. I don't know if to be certain, but it's looking like Honeycomb might be home for Christmas, which would be nice.
Yeah, free comb, man.
Yeah, man, free comb. We need him back at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need him back at the crib because man, and we need him to be, you know what I'm saying, on the up and up. Get focused. The crazy part about it is, bro, I ain't gonna lie, when Sheisty touched down and him and thought it was in the street doing all that racing, like, yeah, they're gonna be right back in the can playing with these folks, man. Yeah, going right back to the can. You go somewhere and sit down. It ain't even worth it.
So ain't, man.
That's real.
But they ain't gonna be sympathetic to it.
Nah.
They wanna get you. You got some money too. They wanna get you out of it.
Mm-hmm. They trying to break you all the way down. But I'm glad little bro back home. And yes indeed. And hopefully he can, you know what I'm saying, do right and stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And you know, start to sack up, man. Be a boss. You a boss too. I'm making them posts talking about some don't come around now. And don't be talking about we on y'all top now. No, bruh. You make this nigga sound like he a superhero and you just a peon. Yeah. Sometimes you have to give yourself some credit. Kind of crazy, ain't it?
It's wild.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is.
Little Dirk beat this. He need to go somewhere and sit down. I just don't see it happening, but I'm gonna be positive on Dirk beat this. He needs to go sit down somewhere.
Right.
Even though I know ain't no way in the hell it's gonna be.
No, his pride ain't gonna let him. His pride ain't gonna let him sit down. His pride will never let him sit down. You know what I'm saying? He should have been sitting down when all this shit was getting taken care of, and he in the studio rapping about it. That when he should have been sitting down. Yeah, you should have been making a song with Drake instead of talking about some. Oh boy, yeah, rumors and all of that shit, man. Slide on with me the red key. You know all that shit you was talking about, man. I ain't know, bro. They finna play all of it back. Nigga gonna be bobbing their head in the courtroom. Trust and believe me.
Man, the cyber and shit, I saw film and monitoring me. They coming to get on that. Federal Nightmare. He basically told y'all they coming.
Right. Right. So it is what it is. It's gonna be interesting to sit back and watch. But it's crazy that that's our entertainment in this new millennium, to where we got to sit back and watch niggas fight for their life on TV. You know, of course, this is not gonna be televised, but y'all know what I'm talking about. As we get updates, everybody gonna bring them to you, and we, you know, gonna righteously sit back and watch these folks fight for their life. This is a fight for Derrick life. You know what I'm saying? And right now, just because it's the beginning stages, it does not look good.
So don't, cause they too much early. They hit him after par early.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
With the multiple M for hires and M's that they ain't missing yet, y'all, is bad.
Absolutely.
Cause these niggas ain't gonna take all that time. They gonna be talking.
Mm-hmm.
The more they talk, the more they supersede that indictment, cause they got the money to pay for it.
Right. Everybody ain't done cracking. Just know that. They don't know. They don't have reasons. Well, they got reasons, but they don't know how deep the rabbit hole gets. So as these people bring more specifics to the charges that they putting against these folks, that's when you're gonna see people cracking for real. That's when you're gonna see people going into their corner and not coming back out, and you're only gonna hear from their lawyer. Niggas gonna be wanting to be severed from the case. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna start giving statements, taking pleas. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Now, I'm not saying that Derrick is gonna do life, but I'm saying I definitely believe that part is bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Derrick is the only one with $1 million lawyer, so just keep that in mind.
I don't think he's getting no less than like. It's just too much pound on him at one time.
Yeah, it really is.
All these
It really
M5s, it's like way more than 4 or 5 M5s.
But it sounds good on the onset. But if it was so concrete, then they would give you particular charges. What they charging and what they're not telling you. And now that is giving me a little faith in Drew Finley. If your case was so ironclad, you would detail everything that needs to be laid out so these folks can go and prepare for it. If you got them dead to the rights, but I don't think they got them dead to the rights. That's why everything is so foggy, so cloudy right now. They're not saying what they charging. They're telling you what they charging them with, but they're not telling you what they charging them with in regards to the facts. They ain't producing no facts. So just look at that end of it too, because that end says a whole lot. It says a whole lot more than, you know what I'm saying, people want to believe. That means that, you know, they may be working with smoke and mirrors now. Feel me?
Well, to be honest, they really ain't got nothing directly tied to him except for people that's cracking and saying he the head of this and he for the business. And that's all they really have, to be honest, and we really dig deep into this.
Right.
But that's still enough to get him out of here because he is the head and they already been saying he's funding the whole damn thing.
Right. They gotta bring receipts.
Right.
Just like with Yellow Bees, they're gonna have to bring receipts. They're gonna have to bring receipts. But man, listen, that's my time. We 3 hours in. I wasn't gonna go number 2. But this conversation got a little bit good. I'm gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
And we is gonna run this back to y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
Absolutely. Cypress, is good to have you back on the air, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna run this back too, though, y'all.
Absolutely, like we supposed to. Salute to everybody in the building, man. J Boss, I see you. Island Girl, I appreciate you. The only donation we received tonight was from Island Girl, and I thank you very much for making it worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? SD, what's going on? T Baby, salute to you. Thank you for coming through. Big G, salute to you. Holiday Tracks, hey, I see you, man. Much love to you, and much love to my dog Bad Ways, my dog K Dizzle, T Crawford, Black Barbie, Von Hall came through and said what's up. Antonio came through and said what's up. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. We're going hard all weekend, man. So y'all stay tuned. If you hadn't hit the like button, here's your opportunity to hit that like button to show a little love, man. This is your boy, the Alabama Hitter, on behalf of Cypress TV. And until the next time we decide to spin.
And win, man. We out of here.
And never forget.
I always keep it real with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. I never lie to myself. That's why niggas don't be liking me, and a lot of people don't be around me no more. You get what I'm saying? I don't lie to myself. I'm too real. You gotta be real. See, it's real, then when you too real, they fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro. I try to do what's right. I'm fair in life. I don't want to get down on nobody. I don't want to finesse you. I don't want to do none of that. I ain't gonna play with you neither, though. Ain't no home in me. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. I want to make sure you get the same benefits I get. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, won't nobody be mad at nobody. But if I come up before you or you come up before me, it should be like, it shouldn't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? But that's with everybody in life. Like, you should be able to build somebody up, or you should be able, if you ain't worried about somebody else, don't be no hater. Tell yourself the truth. Damn, I want to be like him, but I ain't gonna start hating though. Don't do that. If you gonna be a hater, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, shout out to D Black Barbie for the super sticker. Black Barbie, I appreciate you. I appreciate you most definitely. Thank you for the love. And until the next time we decide to spend, I'm in the win. His squad, we out of here. She said, I've been in and out, but I'm still showing support for the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Black Barbie. You already know. One of them ones, man. And it's nothing but love. Love, love, love. Salute to everybody in the building. And yeah, we gone.
Now, we weren't educated like the Americans.
Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out, family. I appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed.
It's the big one. I'ma work my move until my pockets long. My little brother gon' beat that trap until the rocks is gone. I'ma pop, you can pop your shit, watch who you pop it on. I go by Bodie, nigga didn't know they was spelling profit wrong. And you ain't even really putting that shit on, that shit look copy, don't it? And I might go trim some dope boy niggas, I like them little products, don't it? She gon' fuck with me cause you know I'm real, she gon' fuck with you cause you know you tricky. I ain't gon' sit here and try to lie like I'm be tricking off on my bitches. Well, how you do it? I been paying attention, focus on the mission, counting digits, came from red to riches, can't go back, I'm different. And these hoes will play the triple cross, you better keep your distance. I been minding my own business, keep my eyes on my own chicken. Put your hustle first, you gotta keep God overall. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. Put your family in position, now it's time to ball. Then go by scat packs just for you and the dogs. And on the realest nigga, and he ain't gon' see no flaws. I'ma get this paper, stay away from y'all. And I know plenty niggas probably wanna take me off. Better pull up now before I'm taking off. This shit can get sticky, you play with them bitches, little nigga, it's out with your head. Gotta say by the mama, I'm fucking up commas, a nigga can die by some bread. If a nigga don't hustle, a nigga don't eat it, now look at that word in the face. Gotta call by money, then more than I didn't eat, wait, hop right out of bed. And my bitch on 10, cause they not so big, I'm finna hop right in the legs. She done brought her friend, now I'm eating on the pussy, and the other gon' wrap it like pegs. But she be might not be a tree no more, nigga, back to throwing salt. Tell Smirk I'm ready to force, I don't rock easy, them shit soft. Tell Angela let me grab it, I'm trying to see if that shit soft. Ain't no disrespect, you can have my bitch, ain't doing this shit for clout. Put your hustle first, you gotta keep God overall. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. Put your family in position, now it's time to ball. Now go by scat packs just for you and the dogs. And on the realest nigga, and he ain't gon' see no flaws. I'ma get this paper, stay away from y'all. And I know plenty niggas probably wanna take me off. Better pull up now before I'm taking off. She be different, niggas start switching, acting not like bitches. I don't get it, need a pair of titties, and I was on the glisten. Hustle hard and go get yours and flip it, keep that shit consistent. Stay away from pussy niggas, they keep these hoes out of the shit can get sticky, you play with them bitches, little nigga, it's out with your head. Gotta say by the mama, I'm fucking up commas, a nigga can die by some bread. If a nigga don't hustle, a nigga don't eat it, now look at that word in the face. Gotta call by money, then more than I didn't eat, wait, hop right out of bed. It's the